I'm here. Give me the
Sorry.
cue, Adam.
My apologies.
No, I was talking about you, Kevin.
I know. Give me the cue.
Kevin, you're good. We're live.
Welcome everybody to Crafting the Chats. Today is November 11th. It's a cold, dark day, night,
Crunchy.
whatever the fuck it is. Um,
Crispy.
but you know what? We're all here, and we're all gonna have a great time because we got a lot to talk about tonight. And since we have a lot to talk about, we're just gonna get right on into it. After I ask everybody how they're doing. Everybody, how are we doing tonight?
Great. I woke up very confused this morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very,
I'll
very
take responsibility.
confused.
I'll take
Yeah,
responsibility.
you know what? Honestly, no idea why Telegram thought I was born on Skyrim Day. I'm not. I just don't under. Am I being remastered? I don't know. I didn't get that.
Oh.
I was very confused. I thought it was Sunday. I'm like, it's not Sunday, right? Like, what the fuck's going on right now? So I corrected it, and then very confused though when I woke up.
Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? I'm like, the hell? It's crazy.
Well,
It's crazy stuff.
you know, at any rate, we're gonna start this off like every week. What did we all do this week? Oh my god! And since Genesis just got here, he's gonna go first.
I don't think you want me to go first. Give me a second here.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right, he's not going at all. Adam, what'd you do this week?
Kevin, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Pulling up my list. Where the fuck's my list?
Oh man,
There it
he's
is.
got a list.
I always have a list. Watched Abbott Elementary. Very good. Very good. Didn't get a chance to watch Ghost, but that's okay. It's okay. I'll catch up next week. Played a little bit more of Power Wash Simulator. Didn't do too much. Started a level and then was like, I'm tired. I'm not playing this.
Oh well.
And then what else? I watched Welcome to Derry. We'll talk about that later. I watched Weapons. We'll talk about that later. Played some Baldur's Gate 3 with the other two boys. We're in Act 3, having a good time. I feel like I say the same thing about this game every week. Yeah, getting far. Having a good time. Absolutely wrecking fools, because, like, we know how to play the game, so we're pretty powerful. And we're discovering things, which is cool, and, like, just having fun, hanging out with the boys. And the other thing I did was I played Coral Island, a little game that you guys may have heard me talk about for the last 3 months. I've gotten the trophy that I was the most worried about. It turns out half the internet doesn't know what they're talking about, or they've updated it where you literally only have to do the stuff in the journal. So the thousands of items I have to do, I don't have to do that. I only had to do like 400 items, which is still a lot of things, but there's a list of them. And which is nice, they've updated the game, so even that list now shows if you shipped it, which is great, because the trophy is ship every item in the journal. But people were saying that for, like, you have to ship literally every single item that you can make, which I was like, okay, well, could be, but I was like, let me do the journal first, and if it doesn't pop, I'll start making everything. And I did the journal first, and it popped, and I was like, thank the Lord. So I was very excited about that. And then I had to craft stuff, and I have to craft every item. There were 9 items that weren't showing up for me. And I looked it up, and it's like, oh, go to the shop, and then if you buy, like, one of them, you unlock the crafting recipe. I bought, like, 30 of each, and it was not giving me the crafting recipe. And I'm like, shit, I don't know what to do. And then as I looked at people's, like, guides from back in the day, I realized that the items I was missing seemed to be items that were added later, and I was like, what if I craft everything else except those items? So then I did that, and the trophy popped, and I was like, oh my god, we're on a hot streak. And then I got to $10 million real quick, got that trophy. I got another trophy for what the hell was I about to say? I got a bunch of other trophies. I need one more trophy now. I finally have my second kid. My first kid is Isabella, and the second kid is Giordano. The daddy's named one of them, which is weird, but fun. And yeah, the one trophy I have left, I have to get to 8 hearts with 25 people. I'm currently at 6 people with 8 hearts. I have about 10 with 7 hearts, and then I have a lot of them at like 5. So I don't have too much work, but it's a little bit of grinding and gift giving. But I should be able to do it. I really thought I would be able to do it this week, like before tonight, but I ended up. I've been sleeping a lot. This pill I'm on just knocks me the fuck out. That's why I'm not online at night a lot. And sometimes when I respond at like 1 a.m, I literally fell asleep at like. At one point, like 2 weeks ago, I fell asleep at like 7:30 and then didn't wake up until 7:30.
Oh my God.
Like, I was like, what the fuck? I gotta go to work? I just got home like an hour ago. What do you mean? Like, it's really annoying. So, yeah, it just keeps happening to me, which sucks. But, good times, good
You got some
times.
sleep?
Yeah, I'm getting. I mean, it's not restful sleep. I'll tell you that right now, because I'm waking up and going, man, I feel tired.
Oh no.
So like, you know, I mean, I'm not exhausted all day, but like work's been work. I'll tell you what, it's been an absolute nightmare the last few weeks. Somehow it's gotten better, but worse in all new ways. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just this week, on Friday, I was like, you know what? One person's out. I'm gonna do a nice thing. I'm gonna help this person out. I'm gonna do one thing for them.
Oh no.
On Monday, they were like, hey, you did this one thing for them. Great. The thing you did, another person down the line fucked up. And now somebody's very mad about it. And I'm like, great. If we waited a day, probably would have been fine. It's just my luck. I'm like, all right, I'm not helping anybody with anything. Fuck this. I mean, it's not something I'm getting in trouble for or anything, because I didn't do anything wrong. It's just there's a new person because somebody transitioned out. Like, it's just a lot of new
Yeah.
people. A lot of things aren't
Oh, I
working.
hate that.
Well, hey, short-staffed
people.
or new people? What's worse? I don't
You
know.
I think they're pretty equal.
They're pretty equal, and also the new we got a new guy who's great. He seems like a really nice guy, always kind. He takes 3 buses to get to work, and I'm like, who
my
interviewed this
God.
man to confirm that? Turns out the director,
Where does he live?
the director of like 9 teams. He lives
That's
like not even that far, but like to get here, I think it's like 15 miles in total. But to get here, he has to take 3 buses, and it takes him about 2.5 hours because he has to wait. So he gets to work like 45 minutes early.
that is
and-
insane.
Yeah, and I'm like, who was like, yeah, he has reliable transit. He's been here a month, not even. He has called off 3 times so far.
Oh.
We're like, what the fuck what do we do with this? Also, he smells horrible. He smells like cigarettes.
Oh my
He smokes
God.
like a chimney. He's a very nice man. He's a great worker when he's there, but he's not there often. And I'm like, but my boss's boss's boss hired him. And I'm like, fuck, why the fuck did you hire this man?
Cause man, that's what you do. You get your ends, and then you move up from there.
It's not like it's like a family friend of his or anything. He doesn't know him. And he's also one of those people, yeah, I'm 100% sure. He's also one of those people who are like, hey, I'm going to school, and I'm not going to be here long. I'm going to school, and he's like in his mid-40s.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, Hey man, good on you for bettering yourself. If you think like,
That's definitely not happening.
but also like the job he was hired for, they already transitioned him out of that. He's doing something else now, still on the same team, but he wasn't catching on quick enough. So
Oh.
he's not my backup. He's somebody else's backup. Yay! Because my backup, well, I was her backup, but she's now my boss because she was promoted because my boss left. Classic.
Classic.
So she has no time to do our stuff. So it's just me doing our stuff, and I'm supposed to learn other people's stuff. But also,
Oh,
work
my
has
God.
gone up because economy not great, and people in cars having a bad time. So yay. But yeah. So he's now doing this other thing, but it takes about 6 months to fully learn everything, just because of how different it can be. Like you're not really comfortable until 6 months.
It
Mine's
sounds
about
like
a
my
year.
job.
I still don't feel comfortable with a lot of the shit I do, but I just do it. I go, okay, sure, good enough. But his stuff
That
very
sounds-
unforgiving, and he's like, I only plan to be here for a year. Why would you hire a guy who only plans to be here for a year when it takes 6 months to learn? Why would you hire a guy that has to take 3 buses and lives 2.5 hours away? He can't legally drive because one of his eyes he's blind in. Why would you? I just don't understand. I don't
Perfect
understand.
candidate.
Hey, again, lovely coworker, nice guy.
But
Clearly,
why are we hiring?
why are we hiring him?
It's
Did nobody apply? I can't think that nobody applied. This is the only guy, but all right.
that's a very similar situation to my job, but I think we take even longer to learn everything because there's not like a set like person to be training all the time.
Yeah.
It's just the two people above me. They sometimes train when they have time, and then half the time they just don't do it. So like this one person that got hired recently, he's still doing like he's now starting to do like a little more than the new stuff that a new person does when they get
Yeah.
hired. But he's already been here like 3 or 4 months now, or maybe like 3 months,
That's crazy.
and he's now starting to, because there's just I don't know, everything went to shit after one dude left, and then nobody was there to train, and then
That's how it always goes.
backed up, and then me and the other guy who got hired when we got hired got forced to do everything and learn everything at like a rapid pace. Meanwhile, somebody else on my team, it's crazy because they got hired before I did, and something happened health-wise, and they had to take a leave of like a year and a half, but they were still on our team. When they come back, they gotta relearn stuff, and they leave for another 6 months. Then they're back again.
Huh.
And then they gotta relearn stuff now again because they've made mistakes here and there that have been pointed out. And it's just like, why do we have this person if it's like half an employee at this point?
Yeah.
You have to reteach and reteach and reteach, and it's like, well, I don't have time to do that. I'm not paid to do that. The other people who are paid to do that don't have time either because they're helping me with my stuff.
Yep.
It's so nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, my job, I wasn't in it last year, but most of them were laid off. And then they fired the manager.
Oh, nice.
And the
Nice.
people they did keep didn't really know anything. And then also like we do deal with like DMVs. DMVs constantly update stuff and like
Yeah.
change the laws, but then like don't tell anybody. Like they'll change a fee like 6 months ago, and we'll send applications for months, and then they'll be like, "How come our applications aren't coming back approved?" or like any response at all? And then they're like, "Yeah, we're behind by like four days." What do you mean you're behind by 4 days? We sent you an application 6 months ago. Where the hell is it? And they're like, nah, we don't know. We don't know. And then a week after we call, we get it back, and it's like, our fee updated in July of 23. And it's like, what do you mean we sent it? Oh my God, it's annoying. It's so annoying. I can't tell you. New Jersey, I want to burn New Jersey, the state, down. I want to burn it the fuck down. That fucking DMV is so annoying. Oh my god, they need so many letters to approve things that they need letters to approve letters. They need a permission letter for a person to title their car, which is like, okay, sure, yeah, permission letter. But they need a specific code on that letter. And if the code's not on that letter, they need you to send a certified copy of the letter via fax. But their fax machines don't ever fucking work. So then you have to send it via mail. But then when you send it via mail, sometimes they'll come back and say, no, we actually need the original. And it's like, you have the original. What do you mean? I can't describe to you guys how much I absolutely despise what I do. But at the same time, it's kind of fulfilling sometimes. But also,
Sometimes, yeah.
I want if there was a rope strong enough. But overall, I'd say Coral Island, 1 trophy left, getting real close. Should have the platinum next week, hopefully. And that's all I did.
All right. I played Ball Pit. I played some Arc Raiders. With Genesis over here. I played Forgive Me, Father.
You're forgiven.
I played. Thank you. I played Spirit Island on PC. I watched all 3 episodes of It Welcome to Derry. I watched It Chapter 1. I very, very quickly watched the original It, and by very, very quickly, I mean, oh yeah, I remember the scene skip. Oh yeah, I remember the scene skip because I was contrasting the 2 movies. Because I was
gonna
like,
ask you.
yeah, basically,
watched
I watched the whole of It Chapter 1, and I was like, I don't remember the original starting here. I remember these scenes, though, so what the hell? Because it's been decades since I saw the
Yeah,
original.
that's old.
And so I'm like, all right, let me go back. And I'm like, oh, I see. Chapter 1 and 2, put it in like a chronological. The original, they're all already at the point where they're going to go back.
It was a mini
to it.
series, so they had a lot of hours to do it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're already like 27, or not 27 years old, but like 27 years had passed. They were all
Yep.
adults linking up, and then it showed the kids, and then it went to the adults, and it's like, okay, yeah. But anyway, more on all of that later when we talk about It Welcome to Derry. And then last week I watched Weapons, and we're going to talk about Weapons. I think that's everything. I feel like I
Nice.
watched something else, but I don't remember what it was. No, I didn't watch something else. I thought about watching something else, and I didn't. Okay, we're good.
We're gonna talk about Arc Raiders later, right? I'm assuming.
Sure, man. Sure, we can talk
All right,
about it
cool,
again.
cool.
I'll talk about that till the cows come home, man.
Still like cows though.
Anyways, Mister,
my
you sound
child
like
is
you're
screaming,
ready.
that's what.
You sound like you're ready, but I'm gonna go to Desinoto because I hate you.
Go for it.
Desinoto, what'd you do this week?
Let's see. I watched Welcome to Derry episode 3. I think I watched 1, 2, and 3 actually because I didn't watch it
Yeah,
last
Nick, you
week.
can ask something.
Yeah, so 1 through 3 I watched. I also rewatched It Chapter 2 because I was like, yo, I don't really remember a whole lot from the first time I watched it, and I thought it wasn't as great as Chapter 1, so let me rewatch this and see for myself again. And we'll talk about that.
Oh, sweet. Good, because I want to talk about it. Chapter 1. We can have our little powwow. I haven't watched 2 yet.
Oh, nice.
I know what happens.
For Chapter 2, you said?
I mean, I assume I know what happens. I'm going to go on a limb and assume that it's a very similar concept to the original.
Yeah, they changed things though.
Yeah, they did change things.
Yeah, they changed certain characters and what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll talk about that in Chapter 1.
But yeah, we'll get into that. I was watching It's All Your Fault, the new show on
Take that back.
Peacock, starring Sarah Snook.
Isn't it just called All Her Fault?
Or yeah, All Her Fault. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think so. Let me see what I sent you, because I sent you this at the right name. Yeah, all her fault, yeah. I've... How many episodes? Like 5 or 6 episodes into that? It's... You know, it's okay. Nothing crazy. So it's not bad, but it's nothing crazy. It's okay. It's just a kidnapping. Well, kidnapping, but like in a different way. And the mom and the whole family's trying to get the kid back and trying to track everything down and trace everything back to this one person, this one nanny, who another mom hired, and it's pretty. It's good. It's good. Nothing crazy though. I would recommend just to see Sarah Snook, but you know, I watched something else on Netflix. Well, I started watching this, but I got very disinterested, so I did not finish. I finished. Oh yeah, I finished The Asset. That Danish show I was talking about last week. This one was pretty good. Pretty good. The ending ends off at like a bit of a cliffhanger, but overall pretty thrilling crime drama. Then I watched Weapons a couple hours ago. We watched the Japan-centric State of Play. Myself, Kevin, and Adam hopped on earlier today and watched that. Played some League. Oh, the biggest highlight of it all, Worlds has come to a close. Very sad. I feel like this year's Worlds kind of came and went only because I couldn't watch a lot of it live. I had to watch all the VODs, and that kind of sucked. The only things I watched live were the T1 quarterfinal games, semifinals, and finals. Well, actually, mostly just semifinals and finals. Because I tried to watch quarterfinals, but I fell asleep that morning. It was just so late. The timing is so messed up because it's all taking place in China, or it all took place in China. But I'm happy to say T1 has attained their 6th World Championship title. The winningest team in esports. Faker has also got his 6th because he's the only member that's been there from the start, from when they first won their initial title in 2013. They won in 2013, 2015, 2016, and then 23, 4, and now 5. They also pulled off the three-peat, the back-to-back-to-back win, defending their World Championship title twice so far. And yeah, I still couldn't believe it when I was watching that live. I stayed up watching the finals this past Saturday night going to Sunday morning. Went from about like 2 a.m. to like 8. That was fun. That was real fun. I actually stayed up the whole time because I drank some coffee, but wow, yeah, I can't believe it still. 3 of the 5 members. Well, yeah, 3 of the 5, excluding Faker. This is their 3rd World Championship win. And then one of them is their first. Their top laner Doran, who joined this year. And yeah, Faker is the only person who could beat Faker is himself, and he did that. Because if we look back at his 2013 and 2017 record, he got 3 Worlds titles. Then we fast forward 2023 to 2025, he got 3 Worlds titles, but this one is the first where he was able to successfully complete the three-peat, and that's so insane. So absolutely mind-blowing. So, great job T1, Faker, Guma, Keria, Owner, and Doran did a great job. And very entertaining World Finals. 5 games. Full 5-game match. That was crazy. Really fun. Yeah, congrats to them. And Faker is the best. Best gamer in the world. I'll say that. Yep. I think that's about it for me.
Alright. Appreciate it. Alright, I guess I'll go last year since Kevin hates me. So,
I don't know. Kevin hasn't said you can.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is not his show. This is not his show. I don't want to hear that.
Oh,
No.
Interesting. Kevin,
It's
not your show.
Look at that. It's
Apparently.
not your show. Okay.
Wow, I thought you
We
owned
got a
this
coup
show.
going on.
Oh my god.
What were you trying to say to me? What happened? What is it? What do you want to tell me?
Well, go ahead.
Am I cool, Kevin?
No, you're not cool. You're Data.
Oh.
Coup d'etat. Oh.
Unique?
What did I do? I'm pretty sure I played Death Stranding 2. I downloaded Amanda the Adventurer 2. I started playing that. I'll probably stream it for Daddy to watch here because I think he wants to watch me play Amanda the Adventurer 2.
Daddy, what?
What?
What did you just say?
I said I'm going to stream
Hibachi.
it.
Amanda the Adventurer 2.
Hibachi.
No. After that, he said, I'm going to stream it.
I said I'm going to stream it because I think Daddy wants to watch me stream it.
Wants to watch it. Got it. Okay. Yep.
Daddy, you don't have to cry about that. Jesus. Oh my God.
Who cries here? Come on.
Kevin, good
What?
recovery.
Thank you. All right.
Wow. Yeah, Death Stranding 2, building roads, having a good time. Just building them roads. Getting them, what are those black things called? Baby
BTs.
stories. Yeah, thank you. Stories popping off. Elle Fanning, I saw she's in a new movie. It's pretty exciting. I recognized her because she's in Death Stranding. Yeah, game's just absolutely incredible, beautiful, amazing, blowing me away. Kojima's done it again. Classic Kojima.
If this game doesn't take Game of the Year, I'm going to cry.
Bought Amanda Adventure
I'm actually
2.
gonna cry.
Amanda
It doesn't take Game
Adventure
of the Year.
3 was on sale, so I didn't know it
It
even
wasn't
came
on
out.
sale.
So
It's
then I
not
bought
on
2.
PlayStation yet.
Love
It's not
2,
there
big
yet.
2 guy.
Oh my
Big
God.
Amanda guy. Amanda the Adventurer. They call her that
Right.
because, she adventures, and I'm
The first thing
I'm
I
trolling.
when
Dora
Doesn't
Explorer,
make me-
Amanda
Doesn't make
Adventures.
me a gay controlling Amanda the Adventurer. It's a very manly game to play. You gotta
I'm
be
not controlling
strong-willed.
Amanda the Adventurer though.
You don't know nothing about nothing. You shut your mouth. This is your turn. Anyways, proceed.
Oh God. Amanda the Adventurer 3 is not on PlayStation yet. Didn't know that 2 had released in October, so I was super excited because I played 1 Platinum 1 and the lore of 1 is pretty good, so I was like, let me play 2. 2
Oh,
is
you
way
you just
tough
saw
on
3
puzzles.
advertised?
No, I saw one of the streamers on YouTube playing. He put a video up with 3, and I was like, 3's out? Like, I didn't even know
Oh.
3 was out. And then I was like, you know what? Let me see if 2 ever came to PlayStation because I wanted to play 2. And then I saw, I was like, oh, it's been released since October. I completely missed
Got
it.
it.
I honestly
And
didn't
then
even
the
know there
first
was a
thing you
two.
tell me when you hear the game, you're like, what age range is this game aimed towards? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's M for mature because it's a horror game. And there's like just things happening in the
It's
game that are
unrated.
like, yeah. Is it unrated?
Yeah, why the hell would they rate a fucking game like this? Was Balatro rated?
Yeah, E
Uh,
for everyone.
Yeah.
yeah.
No shot it was E for everyone.
Yeah,
Gotta
they
be
kept trying to
insane,
make
right?
it M because gambling. And the creator was like, nah, don't make it M.
What's the ESRB for this? Now I'm curious. What the hell is the ESRB for Balatro? Hang on.
Tell you.
Probably teen.
Give me a minute.
Oh no, it is E for
E10
everyone.
plus.
Holy shit!
E10 plus.
I didn't even
Damn.
know ESRB rated all this shit. All right,
The
hold on.
ESRB they gotta do that.
Really? I didn't think
Yeah,
they had to.
mostly. I don't know
Amanda
if
the
every
Adventurer
like
2
single game
ESRB
is.
is teen,
Wow.
not M. I thought it was M.
Yeah, no, ESRB is kind of like the MPAA. They gotta rate stuff.
Huh. All right then.
So anyway,
Literally
yeah,
all they do.
everything Adam said about that Death Stranding is absolutely true. If this
Thank
doesn't
you.
win Game of the Year, I'm gonna fucking riot. I'm gonna fucking burn shit down.
Probably won't.
It won't.
So okay, all right, well,
Well, Clear Obscure.
Yeah.
I'd be fine if that won.
It's gonna be
I'd be
one
fine
of the
if that won.
games you played this year. I'll tell you that right now.
And then we played Arc Raiders, me and Daddy over here. I bought that
Declared
game
game of the
before
year
I
right
was
there.
out last week, and I when I came back, he was busy for a little while, so I was like, whenever he gets back on, I'll play. But yeah,
Yeah,
we've
sorry.
been having a blast in that game so far. No, don't. It was an important reason you were out for. It's fine.
Yeah.
But we've been having a ton of fun in that so far. I think we did like 3 or 4 runs yesterday, and it was really good. Honestly speaking, it's everything DMZ wishes it could be, and I think we could both safely say like this is a very very good extraction shooter.
This is what extraction shooters should have been from day one.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you.
Marathon has no chance. Get fucked, Bungie.
Let's see what they do. I didn't end up playing the closed beta that I applied for, but
That's right. Only 80,000 bid.
oh really? Interesting.
Uh huh. In other
Okay.
news, Arc Raiders broke 700K.
What
Concurrent
happened?
players.
Arc Raiders broke 700K concurrent players across all platforms. Woo!
Oh,
I saw.
Did that make too much noise in my headset? Is that why you couldn't hear him? Sorry.
yeah,
I was adjusting my headset. I apologize.
I know.
But what else did I do? I started watching a Netflix show called Devil's Lair, or yeah, Devil's Lair. Yeah, that's what it's called. Korean survival game show. It looks like kind of like you just have to do specific puzzles when they come in, and basically they'll give people gold pieces, and if you don't have any gold pieces by the end of the puzzle, by not participating enough or getting eliminated or whatever you may have it, you get eliminated and you get thrown out of the show. The whole point of the show is to reach to the end with the most gold pieces, and you get like 500 million Korean won, which is I think is like $350,000 in the U.S. or something like that. I started watching that. This new anime dropped on Disney Plus. It's basically they took the major villains of Disney and combined them with the idea of Hogwarts. So each villain has a house that they represent, and there's magicians in those houses that basically are all fighting to be fucking the best. Uh, they combine that with an isekai, so some guy gets blasted in from Japan into this world somehow, and the houses are Scar, the Queen of the Hearts, the I think it's the Evil Queen as well from Snow White. Um, oh shit, what the fuck were the other? Oh, Ursula. Um, there's two more and I can't remember who the fuck they are. Shit. I watched this earlier like last week. Fuck. I'll look it up later. Anyway, there's all those villains that represent the houses in that magic school. I started watching that and then oh man, I just otherwise I've just been preoccupied trying to make progress in Death Stranding because I need to get through that and finish that up and start my next game that's been on my backlog for this year. Um, I think that's I think that's all I did. I don't think I did anything else.
Who's got ice?
I don't.
Someone's got ice in a glass.
That's me.
Mmm.
Isn't it 20 degrees where you are?
No, I don't think it's that cold.
No, I think it's like 30.
33.
Oh wow. Okay. Sorry about that.
Snow. We have snow.
32.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a couple degrees south of you, so you know that's fine.
That's 1
Um,
degree.
No, no, no. I mean in terms of latitude to longitude, right? You're a
Is
couple
it
degrees
south?
lower than him. That's south. Yeah, you're south. You're south of him.
I don't fucking know where I am.
Oh, okay.
I'll take your word for it. No idea.
I think that's. Oh yeah, I watched State of Play definitely. I just finished watching that like maybe 25 minutes ago. We'll talk about that, I'm sure. But I finished watching that. Yeah, that's it. That's all I did. All right. Kevin made a good point to me yesterday that we are coming up real fast on the Game Awards. It's in about what 4 to 5 weeks away. That's pretty much it that we have until we get to the Game Awards now. And there's a lot we want to do in between, including rating games and what was the other laundry list you had me? You told me last night, Daddy.
We got game scores for December that have to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Adam and I talked a little bit about this too, but game scores have to happen. We need everybody to fill out 10 games that you think will be at the Video Game Awards, or I guess if you want to throw like red herrings in there too, for that game that we're gonna get X amount of points and bid on things.
Mm-hmm.
We have. Oh fuck! There was another one. Oh, if we wanted to actually talk about the Video Game Awards itself, like what we think might be there, what we're excited for, what we hope is there, blah blah blah. We can do an episode like that, and that's 3 episodes right there. And I'm pretty sure there's only 4, but I haven't counted on a calendar. Adam, I feel like I'm missing something.
No, that's the only 3 you mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Yes, we have a lot of stuff we got to do.
Yes, there are only 4 podcasts, and I basically just listed off things for 3 of them.
Yeah.
So.
I think the way we want to do this, obviously, the video game scores are going to happen the final week of November, which.
Well, they don't have to.
Do we want to do them a little earlier? Because that I know that is
earlier.
Thanksgiving and everything for everybody. I don't think that should affect our podcast in any way unless people are going out of town or anything like that.
Don't affect me.
Okay.
Yeah, after today we have 4 shows. The
Until
18th,
the Game
25th,
Awards.
the 2nd, and the 9th. Game Awards are on the 11th of December.
Okay. All right. So 4 more episodes to go with that. So I guess maybe we could do the game scores either now or next week if we want to, just to get those out of the way.
We
And then
do
we could
25th, honestly.
Oh, okay, okay. As long, yeah, again, as long as
Because
it's not affecting
predictions for the
anybody's.
Game Awards, we could literally do the 9th, the week of the
Yeah,
Game Awards, like the actual
yeah.
predictions, and then that other thing we
Hmm.
could do the 2nd.
No, when you say
The
the actual
game.
predictions, you mean the game?
Well,
Or
predictions we could do the 9th, because who cares about the game thing? The game thing we can do the week before.
oh, that's
Okay,
fair. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So
okay.
everybody start
So that
thinking of your 10. So to
okay.
remind everybody, I believe, Adam, please correct me if I'm wrong with any of this.
Mhm.
We're only writing games, not what trailer type you think is going to be there, how long the trailer is going to be, who's going to introduce it, whether Jeff Keighley kicks himself in the ass or not. Like, none of that shit. Just 10 video game titles that you think are going to be there to some capacity. And each one of us will do 10, exactly 10, no more, no less. All of those lists will then be given over to um, Marie and or Emily. Then they will go through the lists of ultimately for the 40 things we've written down, get rid of any duplicates, randomize the order, and add in some of their own to make sure that the final list is somewhere between 40 and 50 items. And then we won't know what to expect necessarily. I mean, you know what games you said, but that's about it. It makes sense,
I
everybody.
always like this game. I like this game.
Can't wait to throw in the most random things.
We did this last year or for one other major show. Did we do something like this for?
We did not quite this, but like something kind of similar a while
My
ago.
Adam
memory is
introduced it.
getting worse as days goes on, so I'm trying to remember if we did do something like this, and I feel like we did, but it wasn't
Yeah. Adam
exactly this.
introduced this idea. I forget what the hell it was for. I think he just sort of wrote something up.
I
Oh, no,
gotta
no,
be
no. It was
honest.
for PlayStation's State of Play, the longer one.
Yeah, I gotta be
Oh,
honest. It was like, I'll tell you what. Do I remember? No. Did I remember once Kevin said it? Yeah, it clicked. I'm with Genesis. My memory for stuff is gone.
Usually
yeah,
my
man,
memory is
it's
bad. I remember this because
getting
Adam was
worse.
explaining it. I was incredibly
Yeah,
confused as to how this would actually
it
play
was
out.
very
But then when it
confusing.
started,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, okay, no, this does actually work. Like, because when Adam was explaining it, I'm like, what? Wait, I'm confused. Why would you bid? I don't know why that was my hang up. I really
I
don't.
don't know. It worked out.
But then it worked out,
The
and it
bidding
worked out
thing is
really,
really
really
cool. I
well, and it
like
was
the
very
bidding thing a
Yeah,
fun.
lot.
no, we just needed to do something different because we do the same
Yeah,
shit every time. It's like might as well mix it up a little
yeah.
bit,
No, no,
keep it
this one I think is
fresh.
gonna be really fun, and the reason why we're doing this whole like almost I don't know if it technically is double blind, but like whatever the hell you would call it, where we all turn our lists in and then nobody knows what to expect, is so that Adam can actually play. Um,
Hell yeah.
so yeah,
Nice. Okay, so
honestly, the
today
sooner you can
and
get the list in, the better. But I'm not gonna like necessarily rush everybody.
today and next week would be our 2 weeks free to kind of just discuss whatever we need to discuss. Which I know there's a couple things we'll talk about today, obviously, and then next week we'll figure out what we do, and then after that is going to be pretty much go time until
Yeah, we got
the Game
stuff.
Awards.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, I'm sure we'll be able to fill some time on the 25th, but
I'm sure. Yeah, yeah,
because
I'm
it's
sure.
just game scores and stuff. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and the game scores I definitely want that to happen, and we may end up doing our well, we'll do our game of the year stuff probably in 2 weeks after that. So whatever that 2 weeks from that date is, we'll probably do our game of the year event, um, and then I probably the week prior to that when we would do our 2026 um, thoughts and like what we want to see in 2026 and all that, and we can
Yeah,
probably make
predictions.
something
I
for
gotta
next
go
year.
back for the other predictions that we did because I know we made predictions last year because I'm like, it would be
We did,
fun. So I gotta go
we
back and
did,
listen to that.
100%, 100%. Yeah, definitely do
I gotta
that.
figure out a time to do that.
And then I think that's it, right? The year is pretty much over. I think we have so one more week we have after that, or is it or is that's it for 2025?
I mean, there's after the Game Awards, we got the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. So
Right, so the 16th would probably be the
gaming.
predictions for 2026.
Well, it's probably the wrap up of what the fuck happened at the Game
Yeah,
Awards.
yeah. Then we talk about
Yeah,
the Game
so okay,
Awards.
so 23rd would
Then
be
the one
our
after that,
prediction for 2026, and then 30th would be our game of the year. I think that'd be
Yeah,
pretty,
yeah,
or
or
the
the
other way
other
that's
around.
not
or the
sure.
other way around.
Sure,
I'd
yeah.
say,
If you want to
yeah.
reverse that, all good. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Right,
Fine
Kevin,
by me.
remember
Otherwise.
everything we've said today to remind
What
us.
I'm gonna
Not a
do,
chance, baby.
well, no. What I'm thinking of doing, and you tell me your opinion on this. I think as this year has gone, right, we've kind of thought of ideas, and we wish we remembered those ideas, but we're all getting older. I got kids. Adam's getting, old and
I got
and
kids.
really senile. Um, and Kevin's got cats. Those cats, they scratch the fucking memory out of him
I
every
got
day.
kids. They're not my
Um,
kids,
I'm
but I
sorry,
got
what?
them.
Oh,
yeah, I know. I'm thinking of doing
Kid
a
movies. What the
podcast
fuck?
calendar
Why
for
they
us,
black?
and
The fuck?
okay. Um, I'm thinking of doing a
where'd you get
podcast calendar for us. The four of us have access to this one calendar, and we can always jot our ideas in there, and it all has like everything that we think of maybe in a previous episode. It's all there for whatever date we want to do this for. I can manage that. That's not hard.
A pod
I can manage
calendar.
that. Yeah, pod calendar. We'll do it for 2026. We'll make that up for 2026 going forward.
Sure.
I can do it for the next few episodes since we've already all talked about this now. I'll work on making that tonight, and I can get that set up for
I
us, and I'll
can't
give us
wait
all
for
access.
Destinoto to put something in the calendar and then forget he has to do that.
Oh man,
You
there's
know
only so
what?
much I can do to help a man.
I know it's gonna be
Man
really
has,
funny.
yeah, oh yeah.
Can't,
Alright.
And then it'll be good for just jotting notes and remembering what's going on, and also setting up events for ourselves. So like, hey, we want to do this on this day, and we want to have this Jeopardy set up on this day, and we want to talk about news on this day. Like, I think it'll be a little bit more organized for us going next year. The reason why I say that is because we have 37 followers on Twitch. I
Damn,
don't
we're
know where they all
growing.
came from. We're growing.
Growing
I don't know where they
slow, but
all,
we're growing.
but we have 37 followers. You just had somebody just follow us again, like half an hour ago.
Send me Daddy PlayStation.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay. So we like the idea? Yes. No. Maybe so.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
Can you repeat the question?
Oh.
Oh.
That was Malcolm in
Um.
the Middle. As yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can
Got
you
it.
repeat
Um.
the question?
With that being said, do we want to get into the state of play for today,
No.
or oh, we don't want to talk about it at all?
No, I want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
we have a lot of horror movies to talk about as well.
Okay. This shouldn't be too long because this should be relatively quick, since I think we can all agree this probably could have been like a snapshot email of like here's all the things we announced. Don't get me
What?
wrong, I like the
I completely disagree.
oh, you like it a lot, huh? There's only like three things that I was gonna say that I did like the guy speaking. He was really good in the show. Like actually, he kept
like
things
the
moving
sweater.
and just kept going. Um. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm talking in turn. Kevin, I'd like you to start because you clearly have a high opinion of this. So I'd like to hear what you have to say.
I do have a high opinion. First of all, this was incredibly entertaining, which is shocking. I did not know what to expect, especially when
Okay.
they right on the channel title it said English subtitles. I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, I'm not averse to subtitles. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, okay, how much talking do we got? And actually, it was incredibly entertaining. And most of the time, I wasn't even looking at the subtitles, for multiple reasons. We'll get there in a second. But no, it was quick. Everything came in real fast. There were a bunch of trailers, good stuff.
You
I
notice
mean,
get
almost everything
moving.
had a release date again.
yeah, almost everything has release dates. They're coming out soon. Um, Not a whole lot that was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'm buying this, maybe I'm buying this. But there's some things that stuck out. But I don't review the freaking shows based off of are these games for me. It's just, is it a good show? Is it not a good show? This was
Same.
a great show. This was like 8.5 in my book. The
Wow. Okay.
developers when they came out, they were really succinct and to the point. They were entertaining to watch. They were clearly like passionate in their games. It wasn't just like some robotic interview going on. Um, I don't know. I was all about it. And that puzzle game is all Kevin. I'm definitely getting that.
Which one is that one again?
The freaking I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a black and white-ish, like pixelated kind of puzzle game where you could like rewind time and do other shit with your.
Oh,
I
I
don't know. You
remember
kept
that
making
one.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
red
yeah. Yep.
trail of yourself and a green
Yep.
trail of yourself.
I know exactly which one. I don't remember the name either, but I do remember the game you're talking about. I
Because when that
remember
was
that.
going, everybody was like, "This is a Kevin game."
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, the
I
horror
like
games
that.
looked interesting. Broken Lore, I think it was called. There was
Yeah,
two
yeah.
of them.
There's two different versions of those. Yeah.
And I loved the ending of the Ascend trailer because it was like, yeah, Broken Lore Ascend, and then her neck started ascending.
I will say the
Scary.
horror aspect of this was fantastic. The Fatal Frame remake game looks amazing. I can't wait to play that. I don't know if there's a physical. I kind of want a physical version of that. I know they announced the digital deluxe and it's available to pre-order starting today, but it looked really, really good. Again, as somebody who's played Fatal Frame 2, 3, 4, 5, like 2 being remade is really good.
It's
They should
about
have remade
friggin'
4,
time.
but yeah, 2 is. I mean, start with 2. If you got to remake 2, then do 3, then do 4. I have a feeling they skip 3, go straight to 4, then go back to 3, and then 5. Nobody remembers
I
1.
didn't even know
So
that.
um,
I remember one. Played
the
that on
thing is that
Xbox.
one wasn't made as well as 2 and 3 and
Oh,
4 were,
definitely not.
with
I mean, I
with
didn't even
2
know there
being
were
the
a 3 and
pinnacle,
4,
and then
but
4 is being the next one up, and then 3 is being the one after that. It just wasn't revered as much. Same thing with 5. I maybe they might not remake 5, but 5 wasn't revered as much because they just couldn't get the story down for whatever reason. Like I played parts of 5 and I ultimately stopped because it, it has a horror aspect to it, but the problem is the story's just not hooking people in. Not like 2. Um where the sisters, one of them is basically in a trance and being taken into this village, and then later on you see that like she was actually a descendant of like one of the other twins that were from this village, and like it's a whole fucking conspiracy shit going on, and then the villagers were all in on it and they're all fucking dead, and it's crazy. That's crazy. And then 4 was like 3 different protagonists, so you have 3 different people you played as with 3 different play styles. um, that was why people liked 4 quite a bit. And they kind of went back to the original like strategy of one person in 5, and but the whole thing that sold 5 was the Wii U, because the Wii U was that movable, like you could hold that controller right in front of you, start to move it around and do all that. Um, but yeah, it just didn't execute as well. That's the whole problem. But yeah, Fatal Frame, that the whole horror segment there, I was like, man, horror people are eating like real well, real well. They've been eating well since like the last like 3 years. Um, Probably longer
I
than
just
that.
want to
Probably
jump in here
almost
real
have
quick.
like decade.
So there's
Yeah,
a PlayStation Store thing for what just happened. A Destinoto,
Yeah.
Nevergrave, The Witch and the Curse,
I saw that game.
1529. Are we in?
I saw that game.
You know,
Is that a co-op game? Oh yeah, it is a co-op
Yeah,
game. Yeah, there's
up to
multiple colors of
people.
it. Yes.
It's a 4-player co-op. Let me know. Think about it. Think about it.
Mm. I know we usually will go down the list of like what we saw in the show. That I was gonna do a little differently. I kind of just want to hear everybody's opinions on the show, and then we'll kind of talk about things that stuck out to us. And then everything else, if people want to look it up, man, everything's on the internet. You can go look it up. But I think, us talking about what we thought meant the most to us or stuck out the most to us, I think would be more impactful than just going down the list and, seeing if anybody has an opinion on something. Um, Kevin, you spoke about that. I thought the show was pretty. I thought I would rate the show maybe like a 6.5. My problem with this, right? Um,
Ow.
oh, I don't know what the hell you are. You're a bot, probably. Um,
My God.
my view of the show was too many things in this show were like DLCs or expansions or updates to games that were happening. And that's why I thought it was probably better said in a PlayStation blog post or like an email, whatever. It's a stupid phrase. Oh, it could have been an email, but I feel like it could have been a PlayStation blog post. There were some things like what stuck out to me the most, obviously Fatal Frame. I'm super excited for that. AI Summoning Files, the one that was only originally done for the Switch, is now coming to PlayStation 5, and I can't wait to play that because I'm a huge fan of those games ever since I picked up the first one and did the second one as well. Um, it was cool to see the update for Gran Turismo 7, and they're putting out even more stuff for like 24-hour races. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that that sounds fucking cool. Marvel Tokon looks fantastic as usual. A Ghost Rider and Spider-Man are coming into this next beta that are going to be up. That game is 100% grasping a lot of people, and it's gonna make fucking numbers for PlayStation. It's gonna make stupid gangbuster numbers for PlayStation. Also, Arc System Works has now made a side-scrolling uh fucking hack and slash game. I didn't see that one coming. I saw the Blaze Blue game get announced and I was like, it's not a fighter, it's a side-scrolling action hack and slash game. I was shocked when I saw that. And I saw, I think a Fate game got announced for PlayStation. I immediately thought Destiny. I was like, oh, look, another game for him to play. Um, I don't know. Although I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's the same universe or anything.
Oh no,
Maybe it's a
that's
different
a
Fate.
completely different thing.
Yeah,
Fate
that's what I
Figure, it's
figured. Okay.
like anime style PUBG or Fortnite, those kind of
Okay. 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 Um.
games.
Uh. There was another thing that stuck out to me a lot. Oh, uh, Sonic and Pac-Man in a game. What the fuck? I didn't think I'd see those two ever collab together, but hey, there's stranger collabs going on now. I Bayonetta's apparently in First Descendant now. I don't know where that came from, but uh, there's a lot of weird collabs going on now. And then there was one other game that stuck out to me, and I cannot remember now what it is after going through everything else. I was expecting fully to see Phantom Blade Zero here. I was pretty disappointed when I didn't see that. They fucking jump scared me when they said a beloved franchise from Square Enix, and I fucking had my like I split second. I was like, what? And then all of a sudden they said Octopath Traveler Zero, and I was like, fuck you. Um, and There's another game I saw. I'm like, oh, this is pretty interesting. It might have been the first set of horror games that Kevin mentioned. What the hell were those things called again? What's the name of those?
Broken Lore.
Broken Lore, yeah. Those look pretty scary. Those look fantastic scary actually. Um, Man, Digimon also got its first DLC as well. I'm surprised to see how well that game is doing. And the fact that it's already gotten its first DLC out and ready to go, like it's got a good traction behind it, I think. Um, it stuck out to me, but I'm not one to say, oh, I want this. At the end, after Marvel Tokon, right? He started going on about like the PS5 and then how it comes with Astro and then the DualSense and like there's a portal and I'm like, are we advertising the entire PlayStation ecosystem right now and like what the PlayStation 5 can do? I'm like, we all know this. We're in year 5 of this. I was half expecting him to say the quote that was going around today of, oh, it's we only tapped half the power of the PlayStation or half the creativity of PlayStation, whatever fucking quote is. So something along like the lines of like, we still have more time to go on the PlayStation. We might extend this console generation. I thought he was going to mention that when he said, oh, it's 5 years for the PlayStation 5 and all that. But the he started talking about all that, and then they announced the monitor, and I'm like, so they did all this to advertise for the monitor with the speakers and the portal and the DualSense and the PS5. Now all together, you have this whole like gaming setup. Also, they made a console that's only for Japan,
Yeah,
and it's at a
Japanese
discount.
language.
Yeah, so it's at a discount. There's no English or anything on it. It's just Japanese.
Very odd.
Yeah, isn't that what they should be selling in Japan? Just Japanese consoles? I didn't know that it costed them more to have English
It's
on those
probably like a
consoles.
license thing for languages.
Is that what it is?
I have to guess that it's a license thing with languages.
Okay.
So that's why it's cheaper. They're like, this one's only Japanese. You can never, if you move to the US, you have to buy a new PS5. You're fucked. Fuck you.
Interesting. I
That
know
would
for
be my
licenses
guess.
on games, like I guess that I would understand that one, but that's crazy. Um, but yeah, those are my main things that stuck out to me quite a bit. And if I missed something, well, I'm sure when somebody else talks, I'll remember something. But Adam,
I mean,
I want to hear from you. What stuck out for you, and what was
I just want to
did
point
you
out
like
this man
it?
gave it a 6 and named like 90% of the games that were there. So I'm a
yeah,
little confused by that.
yep.
Your rating
The
system
reason
is
why
very confusing for me. I
the
understand
reason
why you gave it the rating you gave it, but like you were impressed by most things that were there.
I think it was like 5 games I mentioned.
What?
You mentioned more than that.
I don't think I mentioned more than that.
You
AI Simon
talked.
File,
All
the
right,
Fatal
I got
Frame
the
game, the
list. You
two horror
mentioned
games in the
Marvel
beginning.
Tokon. You mentioned Gran Turismo 7. You mentioned Fatal
Those
Frame
two are not
2.
games that I just said
But
that
you
it was good
mentioned
that
them. They stuck out in your brain. This
yeah,
show
yeah, because
worked as a marketing tool. That's what makes it a
I
good
guess.
show.
But does that mean I'm gonna buy those two? No.
I
That
will tell you
doesn't
right
matter.
now. Will I
Yes.
buy anything in this show? No. I don't own Gran Turismo. Probably won't play the update unless I eventually get Gran Turismo. I won't buy Coffee Talk. I usually just get them through Plus. That convenience store
That's
thing
what the
looked
other
like an
thing
Adam
was.
game.
Coffee
See,
Talk.
he wanted to mention Coffee Talk too. I, that
I knew
convenience
I was
store one
forgetting
looked
that.
interesting, but at the same time, I'd probably not buy that because it looked a little eh. Um,
What's the convenience store one? Oh, the
that was
one.
right before Coffee Talk, yeah.
Oh, right,
Um,
right. Okay, I remember now. I remember
and
now.
I'm like, but throughout the show, I was like, this is a great host. He has personality. He's making jokes. We have developers on. They're actually providing information. They're not staying there longer than a minute, minute and a half. We're
Yeah.
Yeah.
jumping from game to game, and it's not the same looking game to the same looking game. Each game that looks similar to another one has a couple games in between them. So it was a well-paced show that had a lot of good things in it. Not any game that I want, and there were no huge surprises except that monitor was cool. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
need a
that's cool.
monitor, but I'm like, fuck. If I was getting into gaming, I'd be like, a PlayStation 5, those speakers, and a monitor. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm in. Like, done, sold.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
I'm in on the
like,
monitor and speakers. I'm in the market for a monitor next year.
Kevin's in. Look,
Mm-hmm.
he could charge his controllers right on that
240
monitor.
hertz
Is
quad
that kind of
HD
dumb?
VRR enabled.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it is
all
kind
in.
of dumb, but whatever. It's cool.
I mean, it's not for me because that's storage space too.
Kevin, I'll tell you right
I'm in
now,
an apartment, man.
it's better to buy one of those little fucking PlayStation 5 docking things that they have. That I own. It looks
Yeah,
like a
that's
little
fair.
PS5. I almost said they're delicious. I don't eat them. I don't know why I would have said that. They're great. They're delightful. I think that's what I wanted to say. Anyways, but this show it had almost everything except games I wanted and surprises. So I have to give it the highest score I can. Without those things, 8.5. If it had a
That's
game I
better
wanted
than.
and a surprise, it would have been a fucking 10. Is this
What
the
did
kind
you
of
rate the Wolverine show?
it was up there. I think it was like a 9, somewhere around there.
Right?
Because I think it lulled a little bit in the middle, but I thought Wolverine just fucking sealed it. And I thought, Soros and Wolverine, I thought looked great. Even though I'm not going to get Soros, I was interested in watching that gameplay. A lot of the games here, I wasn't interested in watching the gameplay, but they made me pay attention. They made me listen to what they were saying. Like,
I
I
think
was
they made
not
you pay attention
interested.
because they were all speaking mostly in Japanese.
No, but I was
What?
interested in what is this? not because of I was interested in the game, just because of how it was being shown. Like, hey, jump in, here's some gameplay, here's some story, here's what this is, here's what we're introducing. Hey, this is a DLC for a game. Oh, this is another DLC for a game. This is a new game, but a game that's already been announced and it has a release date. It was like just stuff like that where I was like, I am entertained. And again, I think the host was great. It was nice to see like a host. It really reminded me of a Nintendo Direct, like one they have like a good one they have, except sometimes directs kind of lose their luster. Like I would say at the like 7 minute mark to about the 47 minute mark.
Yeah.
My thing is, this was 41 minutes long, and there was a lot of just DLC and updates to games that were being made that you could have just done via a blog post and say, okay, I got the update out, all good. They could fill time with other things in the show. I'm sure there's other Japanese developers that would
See, I
probably
don't think
benefit from
so.
more limelight on these. But again, that's my opinion. That's just my
The only
opinion.
reason I say I don't think so is because, yeah, could it have been an email? Everything could be an email. Like, yeah, of course. Like, if you can't sum it up in an email, you shouldn't fucking talk about it ever.
Hmm.
I think a lot of the DLC stuff, like I was excited to see Pac-Man and Sonic. Like, I'm not gonna play that game, but I was like, whoa, Pac-Man, whoa, he's dressed up like Sonic. He's doing Sonic things. Like, it was cool to see that.
Sonic Racing getting Knights characters, freaking Knights back from what was it, Sega Saturn.
Yeah, they also had they had someone weird as well that we talked about. What the fuck was it?
I only remember the Knights one, but then there was a
No,
second one
Monkey
that
Ball.
mentioned Monkey Ball. Yeah,
Super
that's
Monkey
it.
Ball.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa,
SpongeBob and
that looks like I. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. But like at the same time, like, am I gonna buy that game? No. But was I entertained the entire show? Yes, I was. Not one point. If you told me how long was this show, I would have never guessed 41 minutes. I would have
No,
said
I
a
would have guessed
clean
like
30
20.
minutes. Yeah, I
The show
like
flew by. It was great.
flew by. The Marvel Tokon shit? Are you fucking kidding me? And then they talk about why they're like, yeah, we chose Robbie Reyes. They fucking chose. I mean, we all assumed it was Robbie Reyes because he had the car. But like, they're like, oh, it matters for the story. We need a younger Ghost Rider. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, the story is gonna be popping. I didn't expect that.
Mhm.
Now I expect that. Like, I think it looks great. I think like the art style of a lot of games, I was like, whoa! Like I was just impressed with a lot of things, like that other Arc System Works, their other game where
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like,
that's
wow,
side
that is
scroller.
a
Yeah.
clean art style. Like that is
They're
legitimately cool.
They're so good at animation with that
Yeah.
style. Oh my god.
So I would, and then I was blown away by Marvel Tokon just because of I can't get over how beautiful that game is. Like
Yeah,
as
definitely
someone
looks
who
good.
typically does not appreciate Japanese art style, like that one is a it's beautiful. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. Honestly, if the movies were like, hey, we're gonna just fucking change everybody's costumes to be these, I'd be like, yeah, okay, sure, cool. Like I'm in.
Costumes look pretty sick.
Yes,
Gundam Iron Man, love that.
that one I'm kind of.
Oh my god. Okay, all right.
I think the movies kind of
Cool,
nailed
cool.
that one. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, yeah. Kevin, I don't know if you were gonna say something in between. I interrupted you when I was
No, you're good.
passing it over to Adam. I'm sorry about that. If you wanted to say
Oh
something,
no, you're good. I was just gonna mention Dragon Quest Seven. Is another
that's
thing
good.
that I'm excited
That's really
for.
good.
I'd be more excited for Dragon Quest Four because that's the one that I played all the way through as a child. But you know, it's okay. We'll get there eventually, maybe. Um, their order of events is very interesting. Dragon Quest Three, then One and Two, and then Seven. We're jumping all over the place. I think that was really it, though. I think that was the only other game I was going to mention. Um, so we can move on to Destinoto. Let's see what he says.
Destinoto, what do you think about the state of play?
I have the same thoughts as Adam and Kevin here. It was very succinct. Flew by. Great speaker. Good trailers and gameplay for new stuff coming. It was not boring at all. And they had a couple things like the Elden Ring Night Rain looked cool, the Fatal Frame 2 remake looked cool, that Konbini store game looked cool. It was just the only thing I questioned was those English dubs in a Japanese.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Because I know why they do it for America, but this is like specifically for Japanese-centric games, and I'm assuming audience too. So, but it's not like it hurt the show at all. It was just a weird little thing they did. Yeah, just a lot of cool, just a cool little mashup of a lot of different games from different devs. Probably something in there for everybody.
I wouldn't say so.
No?
Yeah, there wasn't anything for me.
No?
Not really.
Well, it was the coffee talk.
Yeah, but I only played the
stuff,
first one. The
was-
second one's on Plus, and I still haven't played it. Like, I don't love Coffee Talk. I think they're fun,
Yeah.
and they're easy platinum, so that's why I play them. But like, there's nothing for me. When I usually say like there's something for everyone. There's usually something somebody wants to buy. There's nothing in here I would buy.
Mm.
The closest thing is maybe Marvel Tokon, but like even then, that would be at a high discount.
Yeah. It was a good mixed bag, though.
Can I ask a question to everybody?
Yeah.
If there was a show that was 4 games you were interested in, but you know it's going to be boring because it's not well paced or directed, or this show, which would you rather watch?
This one.
Repeat the question one more time, please.
If there was a show with 4 games you were interested in, like you knew they would be games you're interested in, but the show is boring and not paced well, would you rather watch this show or that show?
But it's 4 games that I'm excited for and I want to see.
Correct. But you know the show's going to be boring.
I mean, I guess I'd want to watch that show, even though it's boring, because it's games that I want to see. It's what I want to see.
I see. Destino, do you have an answer?
If we're talking for straight entertainment value, probably this one.
So I would say to watch a show, absolutely this one. I'll look up clips of the other one later.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the entire show. I'll skip through that shit. This is not a show I would have if nobody else was watching with me, I wouldn't have skipped through this. I would have watched it like normal.
It was just entertaining.
Yeah. Like I was interested in Starfield and they put an hour presentation on it. And I was like, I'm not that interested like that. Like hell, even the Microsoft shows, a lot of the games I'm interested in, most of the time, I could skip through those. Like, oh, this game looks sick, and then it shows a mechanic for 10 minutes, and I'm like, I understand. You put a lot of particle effects in the game. Congratulations, move the fuck on. I think that's the difference between our ratings.
I think so, because there are shows that I rate much higher that you guys do not like because it wasn't paced well or anything like that, but it had the things that I'm looking to see, and I'm like, fuck, that's it.
Can I
That's
ask
what
you,
I wanted to see in
you
that show.
don't really just sit down and watch them, do you? Or do you like
do.
skip through, or do you like listen only, or like?
No, I sit there and I watch them from start to finish. Because if I don't, like, I'm not. Am I getting the full experience? No, and my opinion would be skewed when I come to sit down with you guys to talk about it. Let's say I didn't watch something with you guys, like today, for example, right? I didn't sit down and watch it with you guys. I was busy out today, and I just remembered, like, I was like, oh shit, yeah, there's a state of play, so I gotta watch it before I hop on the podcast. So I took the 41 minutes and I watched it from start to finish, and I was like, all right, I got my thoughts. Yeah, I sit down and I watch them.
There's some of these where I'm like, there's no way. Like, this is so boring.
Oh no, I sit down and watch them.
Feels like your brain's turning off.
Nah, my brain turns off when I'm driving.
Honestly,
Oh,
same.
no.
That's fucked up, but same. I get it.
Yeah, I get
I
sleepy
get it.
sometimes when I'm driving. It's crazy. Um, Off topic. I just saw the teaser trailer for Toy Story 5. I didn't even realize it was out.
Oh
I
yeah,
totally
I saw
forgot about
that.
that.
God, announced earlier.
Fucking tablet comes out of the box. I'm like, oh, great. Anyway, sorry, that was off topic. I was just like, I need to mention that. Okay, so we talked about the state of play enough, or we have any final thoughts on this that we want to talk about? I take
think
that
we're
as a
good.
no. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Great show.
You guys have all the floor to talk about all your horror movies as
Oh
much
my
as you'd
god,
like.
I got the floor.
Go for it, Daddy.
I don't want to start this out. Did somebody else direct?
Honestly, Kevin, I want to hear your thoughts on It Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. That's
Yeah.
that's enough direction for me. It Chapter 1. Um, so let's see. I went into this movie with expecting it and got it, so that's good. Um, it's interesting that they cut out an entire character's death that occurred before Georgie, but also it had basically no impact on the movie. So I mean, I kind of get it, I guess. With freaking what the hell's her name? It's like Lorraine or Lorelai or some shit. The little girl on a tricycle who is the first one to see it and gets kidnapped, killed,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. In the original movie, not in Chapter 1, whatever. But from there, honestly, pretty damn good movie. I have some issues. Richie is the most annoying character in like almost all of movies. Um, and
That's
I think his
the
character actually makes the movie legitimately worse because his comments come in at all the tense points, and you're just like, oh my god, kid, shut up. And what's funny is all the other people, it's almost like they're actual actors who are doing the same thing as the movie went further and further on. Like everybody just hated him. Because he just makes the most inappropriate, random ass comments out of fucking nowhere after like every tense situation. And I get it, defense mechanism, sure, whatever. But like, oh my god, it was so annoying. Oh, no good in my
is that the
opinion.
kid who was always
Finn
scared he
Wolfhard.
was gonna get disease or
It
something?
is.
Was that another one?
I don't believe so. It's. I forget who that character was, but the Finn Wolfhard's character, freaking what's his face from Stranger Things.
Oh.
Is his name Mike? I think his name is Mike.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's Richie in this show. You know, it's not Ben. Ben's the fat kid who's got all the newspaper clippings and shit.
Yeah.
Which put a pin in that because that comes up later in it. Welcome to Derry. And then you have Everly, I believe is the woman's name, with the weird dad. Fuck him.
Very weird dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't
just to
like
know you're
that.
thinking of Eddie.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
kid who's worried he's
That's
sick.
the one I always forget is Eddie.
I love
you got-
Eddie.
You got Richie, you got Mike in this show. I think his name is Mike, the black kid. And then there's others that I
Yeah,
forget
Mike.
too. Yeah. The bullies in this movie are they actually show them doing the things that like they cut out, well, not cut out, but like the camera cuts away before things actually like happen. And I'm sure it's close to the source material because Stephen King is a really fucked up guy and writes in some weird shit in his books. Um, but yeah, just like starting to carve your name into somebody's stomach. That's yep.
Classic.
Running, practically running someone over with a car, going like 80 miles an hour down a small alleyway.
It's
some of the
not
shots make
bullying
no
at
sense.
that point. It's just
Yeah, no, it's
a
not.
crime.
Yeah, it is a crime.
You're just committing crimes.
But like, and it's weird because like I think I get why they're doing it. They're supposed to be showing what Welcome to Derry shows even better, which is that the town as a whole is just fucked up and like adults don't care. But they don't have the adults in the scenes like they do in Welcome to Derry, where a kid's just getting beat up on the corner of a street and everybody's just walking by like it's an everyday occurrence.
Well, they kind of do in some of the scenes, especially with Beverly, like with the pharmacist and like.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's
Beverly,
not a lot
I
of
think, moves the
those.
story along really well. I
Yeah,
really
she
like
does.
The Beverly character.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. She's also great in the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yes. Okay, it is the druid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering about that, but I was like, I'm not looking it up. But no, I actually, the movie, for it being like 2 hours and change, it moves quick.
Fantastic.
At least I thought it did. It's a very watchable movie, which is impressive for most long-running, and when I say long-running horror movie, like I'd say anything over an hour and a half is a long-running horror movie. Most of those, you watch it, and even if it's like really good, you don't really want to watch it again. Like I don't think Smile is that long. I think it's like an hour 40. But yeah, Adam, hit it up.
Oh, that was
And I don't know, like
hour
I
55.
don't really have a
for
whole lot to
Smile.
say because there's not really a whole lot. What was it? Sorry.
Hour 55.
Wow. Okay, it is
Does
a
not
long
feel
movie.
like
that
that,
one's actually
but-
really watchable too.
Yeah.
I think the second one's longer.
The second one definitely felt longer, but it was also better somehow. And
2
that
hours
ending, oh
and
my
12
God.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't. But that's because it's done well. And it
Okay,
moves.
real quick, I will say Smile 2 does feel like 2 hours and 12 minutes, but in a good way.
Yes.
Because
Maybe
Because-
2 hours.
it feels like you're being dragged along and you're like, no!
I don't want to be here.
Yeah. But you're like, oh, fuck, I can't look away! Kind of like when somebody murders himself in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, there's not. I don't really have a whole lot more than that to say because
Yeah,
like,
no,
there
that's
really isn't
fine.
much to say about the movie. They just do a good job. There's nothing stand out that's like, wow, that's amazing. Like, it wasn't really. It didn't lean too much into the horror.
Yeah,
aspect.
I
It was more
barely
just,
consider
like,
it a horror
suspense.
movie.
Um,
I call them unsettling movies,
Yeah.
where
Okay,
every
sure.
moment is just unsettling. Like,
yeah.
there's just every interaction with every adult unsettling. Every moment with a child, like Pennywise, every time he's on screen, unsettling. Like,
hmm
just absolutely like, hey, what is the only scene that got me good was the projector.
Oh,
Projector
okay.
was-
When he comes out of that.
Yeah.
I was in
Yeah.
theaters when I saw that, and I will say the
Oh,
theater
okay.
pretty great at doing that to you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only scene though, and also the whole theater got fucked
I
at that
believe it.
scene.
That-
Oh, it was great.
Yeah. I like the new design of the clown as a whole and the deadlights. Hopefully that carries over because the freaking spider thing at the end of the original movie was something else. But you know, CG has come a long way. So I'm excited to see where that goes. I will eventually watch Chapter 2. I wanted to do it this week, but I ran out of time. So probably next week I'll have it watched by then.
Okay.
But yeah, oh, good movie. I'm impressed.
Destino, do you want to hold on to your It Chapter 2 talk until Kevin watches it, or?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
want to?
that's fine.
Okay, yeah, okay. We'll
Oh,
hold on
okay.
to that then.
Because I rewatched it anyway, so.
I just got to know, did you like it more?
I liked it more watching it the second time, but I see why I didn't like it as much before.
I have seen the movie twice, and I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
I think it's also better if you watch it chapter 1 and then 2, like in a row. But
yeah.
also, when we talk about the show, I will talk about what issues I have with it chapter 2. Not
Okay.
not in like a spoiler way. I know it's not about that. It's really not about the story or anything. It's something else. But do you guys want to talk about the show, or Kevin, do you want to talk about the old movie or TV show thing?
Yeah, there's not
Miniseries.
really much to say about the old one.
Tim Curry, fantastic, so good.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Curry's it. Tim Curry plays it, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. Some of the scenes are great. I really hope that the scene. Oh, I was skipping through, so I don't know. Do I remember the context of this? I want to say it's like, is it a birthday or some shit? I don't remember what's happening in this house, but Pennywise is on like a railing, not like the actual staircase railing,
Oh
but just the
yeah.
railing on like an upper floor, like rocking back and forth as these two people are looking up at him and talking
Yeah.
to each other. um, but anyway. No, I mean, I didn't watch the old one because I was like, oh my god, it's 3 hours. All right, I'm just skipping
It's
through this
long.
to remind myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 3
Because at the
episodes.
time it was like
Yeah.
2:30 in the morning, and I was like, I just want answers to these few things. That's it. But anyway, we can go on to the show if you want.
All right, who wants to start?
I'll kick it off again. Fuck it. Um, this show is painfully long to watch. Oh my god. This setup is taking way too long. Um, it's going in a lot of directions. I'm still hooked to watch it because I'm waiting for like that one episode that cracks and we start getting like into some interesting shit.
Yeah.
But oh my god,
He's
there's
taking a little
so
time.
much setup. And that cemetery scene from this most recent episode was awful. What the hell special effects were they using for these ghosts? It just looked cartoony. Oh my god.
All
Yes,
right.
it
It was
is.
painful to watch.
To start
Um,
from episode 1, I will say I enjoyed episode 1 a lot. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought episode 2 was a little boring and slow, and I thought episode 3 flew by.
Episode 3 did fly by.
But I also agree with your cartoony ghosts and also them on the bikes. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was so.
oh yeah, it looked so bad.
They even show the behind the scenes in it. Everything is special effects. Everything.
Yeah. So
And it's
my
like-
problem, this is what my problem with the show is, and also my main problem with it, chapter 2. They rely on special effects a little too much, and by a little too much, a lot too much. I think that they commit to showing the horror creatures in the light too often that it eventually just becomes goofy and not
Mm.
unsettling like it should be. Like in the first episode, that flying thing attacking them in the theater, you
Oh my
barely
God.
see it in the theater and it's fucking mowing these kids down. But then that dude running in the forest in episode 3, the skeleton man,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, creepy. And then he just turns into this like and like sprinting and like CGIing all over the place, and I'm like, this is kind of dumb. And then the
I actually
ghosts.
thought that was pretty.
I thought it was. I thought it was cool overall,
cool.
but I think the CGI really takes me out. Like a lot of those moments, because the skeleton man absolutely terrifying when you first see him, and he just keeps peeking out behind trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand with that. I just don't get that.
I'm also confused because they do these special effects. They use it so much in certain scenes, but then in other scenes, like when the girl was sleeping in her bed and she wakes up in a womb,
Oh yeah, that was
and
fucking
that's
crazy.
all practical shit.
Yeah.
At least from what I saw in the
Yeah,
behind the
no, it was a lot
scenes.
of puppetry
That
when they
was
finally got to the big
so-
thing, her mom or something.
Oh
Like, what the
my
fuck is going
God,
on
that
here?
was so good. That
was
was
good.
like the creepiest thing I think in the show so far.
I would agree. Yeah, 100%
And
agree.
it was all so well done. And then they do the cemetery thing. I'm like, well, what happened, guys?
Then these kids who clearly aren't riding bikes are going, we're catching up. It's like, how did you catch up? They've been riding for like 10 minutes,
Look at
and
that.
based on the speed they're going, there's no fucking way you caught up.
And then they dropped the camera like 5 times.
Oh, and
Each
I'll
one of
pick
them
it up.
takes
And I'm like, okay, this is fun. This is like a Goonies thing, sure. Kids catching cameras, whatever. I can get over that. It's a fun little like, hey, they're kids, they're having an adventure, cool. And like right when all the kids got united, I was like, we have the Losers Club. Here they are. Great, let's go. Like I was excited and all that. And then fucking I can't get over the bike scene. Cause I was like, what? And my
It's
mom was
such
like, what
a-
the hell?
throws you off so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the ghost following, little Susie following. Like, get out of here, Susie. What the fuck? Are you trying to bite them? And then they're not like, when they get close, they're not doing anything. They're just like, ah! It's like,
Yeah, they're just yelling at them.
yeah. And it's like, at first, it's like, oh, the cemetery's falling apart. And then it shows them on the bikes, and it's like, ugh! What the fuck?
That
The lighting was
just
wrong.
terrible.
Yeah.
Because like you have all the ground like breaking away and shit, and you can kind of see like what looks like, I don't know, either fire, magma, lava, whatever the fuck that's like coursing through it. But
Yeah.
they don't do any actual shot to really establish that. The only time anybody ever falls down or you see a hole is that somehow you're riding up on the grass and the one kid falls through, but then is inside of a monument that is at ground level.
He went through a thing. He was like riding on a path that took him down. And then he was down a hill, but then that little kid comes down the hill and he's like, grab the camera. And then he grabs the camera,
The camera.
and then he's fighting his bike to like get out of there. And then he goes into the monument, and then he takes a picture, and they're like, "Whoa, no, is he dead?" And then he comes out, and I'm like, "He's not
And he's
fucking dead."
walking his bike out.
He's
like
walking
he's
his bike
not-
like, hey guys, I had no issues. I ran into nothing. Everybody's happy.
And he's
like-
still falling down.
Yeah. And it's like, what
I
the
don't know.
fuck? Then they go in the photo development room, and I'm like, oh, this is great. Like them being that kid being a nerd about like, this is what we do, this is
Uh-huh.
what you do, and then you shake it. And I was like, they're building suspense. They're getting to it. And then it's like, what is that, a clown? And then it ends, and I'm like, you know what? I'll take it.
Mm,
Yeah. I don't know. I
I-
feel like they're doing a great job establishing the setting and everything going on around the main characters. The main characters themselves, I feel, have like no development up to this point, other than the major. And then I don't know. Yeah,
Well, we got
none of these
backstory on
episodes-
Francis.
None of these episodes have done it for me. I'll come out and say it right there. Like even the first one, the first like group of kids, I'm like, oh okay, here's our group of kids. Oh wait, no, it's not them.
No,
They're
they
just gonna
gone.
get massacred by this freaking thing. And like maybe I'm weird, but that like whole scene in the cinema, I'm like I can't tell what's happening here like at all, and it makes it
It was
far
kinda hard
worse.
to
Can I like
follow.
actually like see this in like
Kids were getting
maybe
ripped
not
apart.
decent lighting, but like when it took the one kid up into the air, and I don't know if it ate him, tore him in half.
Tore him in
I don't
half,
know,
and then threw him
like
at the
it's just
glass.
it's just
Stabbed
blurry.
him or
It's just
something.
blurry and out of focus somehow, even though it's
Yeah.
all CG. Until the body's thrown against the wall, and even that is just like it's just badly done.
I disagree. I think that scene was great. I think
I-
it builds into the chaotic element. You're seeing it from that girl's perspective.
I like that POV scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really cool.
eh.
I think it's
Better
cool
than
because
the
even
rest of it.
like we're watching it. If it was like a wide shot and we saw everything, it wouldn't be as terrifying. But since it's like moving around and fucking launching these kids and absolutely wrecking them. Like, it looks like it rips him in half and then throws him at the glass, and it's like, I don't know what it did to him. I know he's fucking dead because there's blood
Well,
everywhere.
But that's the thing. If it rips him in half, why is his whole body slapped up against the glass?
Because it rips him in half in regards to the, like, his face, his arm, and his leg are against the glass, not his other leg and other arm and other
It's his
half
whole
of his head.
body.
No, it's not.
I swear it is.
I swear it's not. It's literally like the left side of his body.
Hmm.
It's like him split down the middle. That's fucked up. Oh, he's looking.
I
He's
don't know.
looking.
I don't know. None of the scenes of horror have done it for me in this. The
I
grocery
don't.
store or convenience store that was. It took too long to get to her being cornered. It
Her
was
dad
just
and the
awkward.
pickles was fucked up though.
That was
It's-
so cool.
Eh.
And they did like the creature thing too. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of it I'm like, this is just cool. This is cool to watch. I like the idea of this.
But that's the problem. It's supposed to be it. This is supposed to be terrifying people.
Now it's not going to
just-
do that
It's just
though.
corny. It's just dumb. None of this is putting them in threat of life or death. Well, okay.
Well, I
creature in
feel like
in
it
the
is.
theater, yes. But like the pickle thing, that's not. You're just like, what the fuck?
I mean, that monster
It's just-
is getting
jar.
real close.
It's just fucking with them. and
Oh,
that's what it
man,
does,
I
it
thought they did
fucks with
better
them.
In chapter 1, but sure.
I think it's doing a great job of fucking with the kids because that's what it likes to do is fuck with the kids. Because fuck them kids. But like,
Oh.
it's just I also agree with you, Kevin, that I don't think any of this is scary at all.
It's just more, I think,
I want to say it's inventive.
it is very inventive.
So far I think the story is predictable.
Whole body.
What?
His whole body's against the wall.
It's not a whole body.
All right.
All right, cool. I'm glad we established that. But I don't understand the, like, oh, he's texting.
2 legs, 2 arms, a head, a chest,
Yeah,
all there.
it's got to be the other half then.
What other half?
Like, you don't see the back half. You know, maybe it was split that way.
That wouldn't look like that. So his shoes are on his feet?
I don't know, man.
No, you can't tell what happened because it's a bad fucking shot.
He got stabbed more so. I saw the. I
There's
remember the
too much blood for that.
spewing out in one direction, and then he gets
It's a
thrown
bad
into the
shot.
glass.
I still don't think so. I see why you say that, but for me, I still think it worked.
It's the thing takes him up into the air. There's a freaking shower of blood, and then the body as a whole is thrown against the wall. What the fuck happened? Nothing
killed.
makes any sense with this scene. And I just want to know what happened. It's a bad shot. It's blurry. It's the same thing as Transformers 1 and all the action scenes where you can't tell what the fuck is going on. It's just bad.
First of all, I disagree with that about Transformers.
All right?
The first Transformers only.
That's what I said. The first Transformers movie.
Yeah, I think the first Transformers movie is great.
The action scenes are blurry as hell. Can't tell what's going on in any of the fights.
I think some of the choreography and shit is kind of bad, but like, you can tell what's going on. It's not like a Taken 3. Have you seen Taken 3?
No, I haven't.
If you saw it, Kevin, there's like 19 edits for like one punch. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's real bad. It's real bad. It's like the one people reference.
I don't know. I'll keep watching the show because, like I said, eventually.
My question is why?
Why what?
Why keep watching it if you don't like anything about it so far?
Because they're setting up so many points that could get interesting.
I'm going to tell you something right now.
The military is digging up right now.
I'm going to tell you something right now. It's not. It's not going to be interesting to you.
Okay.
Only because the show is what it currently is, and what this show is more like Chapter 2.
All right.
So, I mean, you could absolutely keep watching it, but I'm telling you, every week you're going to be like, what the fuck is this building to? And eventually we'll get to it, and it's like, nothing. It's not building to anything.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to keep watching.
Yeah, keep watching. It's going to be great. You're going to have a good time. Maybe it'll convince you by the end.
Maybe. Who knows?
Probably not. I will say, the military plot, I figured I would be bored by it, but I'm enjoying it based on the two characters that we have.
That's the most interesting thing so far, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think the kids are interesting. I don't think they're as interesting. Yeah, you're right. It's the most interesting thing that's happening.
The kids are just there.
Kids are okay.
Kids are doing stuff. They're not there yet.
They're doing their job.
I feel bad for that girl.
Which one?
The one that
the main girl.
Yeah,
their mom's like, you're crazy. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Oh.
Also, that mom, I looked her up. Doesn't know to look her up. I was going through the cast because my mom's like, why do some of these kids look so familiar? And then she figured out one. One was from like Ginny and Georgia or whatever. And I was like, damn. And then I was scrolling through IMDb and I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, that's the mom? What the hell? Then I also found out that maid is 67 years old in real life. That woman she was folding towels with or whatever. I'm like, that woman's that old? What the fuck? I thought that woman was like in her early 50s. Just couldn't get over that. Unrelated, really, to the whole show. But
the intro sequence is cool too, because it plays into all the newspaper articles.
Yeah.
That Ben had.
Yeah.
To link that back in, like I said I was going to.
Yeah, you did, and you did it. Proud of you.
I know, right? But yeah, I don't know. Just don't know what you got.
What do I got?
Yeah.
It's very creative. I like the ideas for the weird monsters. Like the pickle jar man.
Please, pickle jar dad.
Pickle jar dad tied it back to his death in a pickle factory. I think the thing that just like boomed my brain was that same scene with the girl sleeping in her bed and she comes out of her mom's
Yeah,
room
she's
and
birthed from her bed. Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare.
That is such a nasty scene, but they did that so fucking well.
Absolute nightmare scenario.
Yeah, oh my god. The voices, then it zooms into the mouth, that's...
Yeah, also her being attached and pulled back by the umbilical cord. Fuck that shit.
God.
Fuck all of that.
That was great. All of that was
so
really good.
I was not expecting something like that to be in the show, so I was surprised.
The same mouth as the it creature.
Honestly, if you were expecting something like that to be in the show, I would say you need therapy.
But like I said, it's so creative. It's such a an original idea to put a monster like that to scare the children. Um,
I would scare anybody. If you're just in your bed and your blanket turned infinity and then all of a sudden you're inside a womb, no, I'm done. That's it.
That's it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I just no thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, also I think her dad's gay.
Who's dad?
The girl who was in the womb.
Oh.
I think the reason he won't admit to where he was is because he was with a gentleman caller.
Oh.
So that's my
But he was in
current
bed
theory.
At home. He was in
No, he
bed?
wasn't, because of the cigarettes.
Oh yeah, they did.
Because
find the
that
same
cop
brand.
is telling the truth about that. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you're not admitting to where you are, and you're going down for this because of that. So you better admit to where you were. And I'm like, I think he's gay. I think that's what's going on.
Could be. Could be.
Could be. Could be.
Not the best time to be gay in America, but
Or black.
or black.
Mhm.
Yep.
Or both.
Or both.
Oh.
Two polarizing characteristics to be.
They got their timing right though in this show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
1908 and 1962.
Yep.
Yeah, the sets are great.
Yeah, when that kid showed up in 1908, I'm like, oh, is this the military guy? When he's young?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I meant more actual, like literal timing. Everything.
No,
was
I know
only 10
that.
Years apart.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to see it finally. Like it's.
We heard him.
Yeah, we did
Yep.
hear him. We saw his arm. We saw his arm in the cemetery. The catacomb thing, wherever the kid fell into. We saw his clown outfit
Fell into,
on.
but walked into. Still confused about that.
Yeah,
but don't
it's-
worry about
it's-
that.
yeah,
Don't
mhm.
worry about that.
I guess it was like an elevated level that he fell into.
Yeah, but there was also a
He fell through
hill.
the
It
ground.
was like a hill.
There was
above
also a
him.
hill, and he did fall through the ground based on the. Again, we don't really need to make sense of that cemetery scene because there's no reason to make sense of it. Kevin's right. I totally forgot about the hell and fire opening up, but then we never saw any of that.
Nope.
Yeah, they
That
kinda
would have broke the
just-
CG budget if they put it
I gotta be honest. I think they ran out of CG budget when they started the bike scene. They're like-
and then the behind the scenes they show it like as an accomplishment, like, guys, look at the VFX we can use in this day and age, and it's like 30 layers of extra shit they keep adding on to
Yeah,
to
that-
the
a little
people
too
just riding
much.
bikes. I'm like, why are you showing this?
Yeah. Also,
not
all
look
of them
good.
have lights, and then in the fog, it just does not work. But also, it's like super bright but dark. What's going on? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We don't need to talk about that fucking scene anymore. We don't need to talk about this. I feel like that scene could have been in The Last of Us season 2, and we would have been like, "Yeah, this fits here, whatever." But visually, everything in that show worked. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
crazy,
don't know, man.
crazy. All right, anything else to say about it?
I mean, I saw it's the same guy directing everything.
Yeah, he was also
Movies
in
of
the
the
third
show.
episode. I saw him. That was cool.
Oh.
He played
yeah, it does
like
say
one of
that there
the
are two
people in
episodes.
the circus,
Credited.
looking weird.
Yeah.
So
That was a cool scene. I liked that entire.
yeah, the circus was great. Also, love the circus announcer guy because he's kind of creepy, and then you just see him sitting down and being like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you wanna go in? Nah, yeah."
But
have fun."
then it goes nowhere with that. I thought we were going somewhere with that. I was. So
Yeah,
excited
I
when it
was like, what the fuck? I don't know who that little clown girl was.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I swear there's an old lady that says that her dad was a clown
Yeah, that's
back in the day.
Yeah.
But I can't remember who that was and if that happened or if I just made that
It
up.
did happen in chapter 2,
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That makes sense.
which is it Yeah, that little girl with the face paint threw me off because I was like, wait, so you are the like the daughter or
Yeah, there's also like
unless
it's also sometimes I see characters and I'm like, I don't know if you're supposed to be the younger version of somebody from the movie, but you look so fucking familiar.
Yeah, and I don't know how they're doing all that connecting because these are supposed to be, or this is 27 years prior to chapter 1,
Uh-huh.
but yet we have little kids, and like either they're all going to be dead by the end of this, or like they don't choose to hunt it down again.
I would assume
You
they
know what I
leave
mean?
Derry and forget about it.
Oh, that's a fair point. You know what? I like that.
but then
My,
Mike from
it,
chapter 1, his last name is Hanlon.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
there's the Hanlons in this.
yeah.
Hanlon is the
But the
major, right?
fire,
Yeah, the fire should happen to
yeah,
kill the family.
because you see that
Oh.
in the first and well, you see that in the first movie, but you also see it in the opening credits, the fire.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
I think Stanley in the movie talks about his uncle being killed when he was young, and Stanley's uncle is one of the people who was killed.
Oh, okay. So they are
It's one of
doing.
the kids. Yeah, no, it all
They're
connects
connecting
and
it
it all.
properly. Okay.
Yeah, they're figuring stuff out, but like
Um,
it's fucking crazy some of the stuff. And Andy Machete, he knows how to interconnect things.
He does, yeah. Yeah.
He's supposed
yeah,
to
no, so
direct the
far,
Brave and the
so far
Bold,
it's
the Batman movie in the DCU. We'll see. We'll see.
so far it's decently connected.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and then I saw like an article when I was googling random shit that like um the character from The Shining is in this or mentioned in this.
They reference other Stephen King things because they mentioned Shawshank. They
Yeah,
the hotel is shown at one point from The Shine, and then like
but it's just all in there just cause, right? There's no, this
well,
isn't an
I mean
interconnected thing, is it?
a lot of like Stephen King stuff takes place in Maine, so
Oh, okay. So they just happen to be occurring in the same
yeah,
area,
yeah,
but
same area. It's
the
all like
plots
fun
are
little
not
things. No, no,
necessarily.
I don't
Yeah,
think
got
so.
it.
No.
Okay. Because I'm like, please don't try to shoehorn all these things together.
I don't
Unless...
think they're doing that. I hope they're not doing that. But yeah, I think they're just fun little nods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I
I
wouldn't
do
be
that in chapter
surprised
2
if
as
in
well.
an episode somebody goes, "Ah, my cat died. Yeah, I had her buried in Pet Cemetery."
Mm,
Like, you know what
Mm,
I mean? Like there's not going to
yeah,
be
yeah.
anything
yeah.
crazy. So, all
All right.
right. Cool.
Anything else?
Well, I say we move on to the next thing.
Weapons. I'm not starting for this one.
Destinota, you're starting since you started to
Oh
talk
shit.
about it.
Oh.
Weapons.
Wow. By the end of this movie, I was laughing a lot. Because it's not what I expected was gonna happen by the end of it. But uh, I really enjoy the way they had the segmented little chapters from each character's perspective. Um, I thought the movie was great. It's another one where it's not like scary. Like it's not completely scary like a normal horror movie would be. They play on that mystery aspect a lot until obviously you find out, but then um, I don't know. It just so it's such a cool idea for a movie like this. The way they decided to like pace the whole thing and tell the story slowly, unraveling like layer by layer what happens.
I'm gonna say I jumped at one part.
Yeah, like it's not, it's not. I don't think I jumped at all.
Yeah,
You didn't jump
I
at all. What
typically
was your
don't.
part?
Typically don't. What part do you think I jumped at?
That's what I'm trying to think right now.
Uh,
Oh, there was one thing. What the fuck was it?
I think it was towards the beginning, right? I think it was towards the beginning.
It's more in the beginning than not, I'd say.
Yeah, like the first third.
I would say so.
Look.
I can't think of what I really want to think, but I'll guess a different thing. Did you jump like when I forget which character looks through the freaking like gap in the newspapers and sees the two adults just sitting in the house?
No, I didn't care about that. I was like, just people
Okay.
sitting in their home, leave them alone. Then I
Yeah,
learned what
nothing's
was
wrong
going
with
on with
them.
them, and then I'm like, that's weird. They were always at the table. Why are they now at the couch? Whatever, not important.
Yeah, go with it.
You gotta
I
switch, you know, you
I
can't always have
jumped at the
cable.
part where she was sitting in the bar, and then the song "At the Dark End of the Street" came on. I was so excited. I love that song.
Oh, nice.
No, I jumped at the part where she's laying in bed and Gladys shows up on the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, okay, I'm expecting it here, and
Yeah,
then she
that
like
was, it
leans
was a
back, and I'm like,
well-placed one.
why is this random redheaded woman on the ceiling? Like, I'm gonna say one thing real fast. I think the best part of this movie is the visual storytelling.
Yeah.
Because you can tell that man's about to cheat with the teacher because that song "At the Dark End of the Street" plays, and then because it's literally about cheating. Love that song. It's in the Wolverine trailer. That's why I love that song. It's also in an SNL sketch. Not important. About cheating. Also, you could tell she's an alcoholic immediately when she first walks into the liquor store and the camera just follows her direct path to where she's going. Because she knows exactly what she's getting. So you know she has a drinking problem. You know she's having an affair with some dude. And it's happened before. So when that woman attacks her, Donna, the only character's name I remember, and Gladys for some reason. Oh, I guess Alex too. I thought that was great. I loved the chapters. I think that was so great.
Superb.
I think this movie would not have been great if it did not have chapters like that.
Yeah.
Other than that,
You know
I
it
really
did?
enjoyed it though.
It did
Really
that
enjoyed it.
thing from the show on Netflix that we watched. The Apocalypse one.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of the show.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is the name of that show?
Apocalypse
was it
one.
Black
The one,
Summer?
yeah, the one with the fucking like the plane. There's like the military shit going on in the beginning, and then doesn't like some like
It was Black
plane
Summer. I
crash in the
think.
middle of a town.
I don't think I watched that. Did I watch that?
I think you watched Black Summer.
Oh, that's with the zombies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Black
love
Summer.
that show though. I only watched like 3
Oh.
episodes, and then my mom watched the rest of it.
I love that show.
I didn't like the characters as much as this. Like in this, I thought the chapters were interesting, and then they ended at a point where I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And then it went back, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Also, that one dude, his face, what the fuck?"
Oh.
The principal guy, the face he makes, incredible.
Yeah,
No
when he's
actor.
running.
I've never seen a face look like that in my entire life. I don't know if it's prosthetics or if they were like, open your eyes as wide as you can and just look haunted. And he did it.
That's fair. Okay, I know what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus. Oh my god.
Crazy.
Your picture.
Also, his husband gets what he gets. That's what you get for inviting the weird, creepy old lady into your home.
Oh my god, there's they didn't do anything. They're like, "Oh, get the first aid kit." Bro, kick her out of the house. What are you doing?
I will say, this movie had one glaring issue for me. Why the fuck didn't that teacher move? She's like, I just want to work. Not at that school.
See, now to go off of that, there is one line in this movie that is a fatal mistake. And it is the line that I'm pretty sure the little girl that's narrating in the beginning says
Oh yeah.
that the school gets shut down, but then after a month reopens. And if you sit there and you go, okay, and when you're at the end of the movie, you know what's going on, you know all the shit. There has been an entire month period of time that these kids have apparently only been in this basement. The witch has not done anything to anyone else, has not used those kids for anything else, and
Uh-huh.
absolutely nothing has moved forward. And the plot actually works better if you delete that line entirely.
Well,
Because otherwise, half the police investigatings and shit don't make any sense. You've had an entire month and you're just now starting to like question certain people or question certain things about all of this. Excuse me. You have a meeting with the teacher in a town hall setting after a month.
Well,
What?
they were
Like,
reopening the school at that point, and they were having
I
a
mean,
town hall.
sure, but everybody's already pointing fingers at the teacher from moment one.
Yeah, and they thought things had calmed down, but then they were like, "Oh no, it hasn't calmed down. You need to take a leave."
I guess.
And then the police were still investigating, but they already interviewed everybody. That's
Yeah,
why the
but that's
cop
like
literally
that's
says,
shit that
like,
they.
I don't think it was her. She clearly has nothing to do with this. I don't know how they weren't, like,
But
more
so they
interested
don't.
in the little kid because
Yeah, like
they didn't see that he was buying soup. They didn't see,
yeah,
like,
no one watches them buy like 20 cans of soup a day
yeah, like,
from the same store.
yeah, yeah. That kind of falls apart for me, but like,
It there's so much I don't understand why they bothered to put that in. Like, cause I just deleted it from memory because the rest of the movie works so well. Like, I it pained me to be like, man, this the plot is everywhere because they mentioned this. I'm just going to ignore that they said it because it's a good movie. But like, oh my
mm,
god, it doesn't make any logical sense at all. It's a small town, and how the fuck are you going to ignore the only house in this little area that has newspapers up all over its windows? No one moves there. There's cop cars sitting outside the house from time to time, and nothing happens.
no, it's just the cop car sitting out there for a day, not even.
But like, I don't know. To me, you like you do shit.
Also, I will say they could have put the newspapers up to not be bothered because they said they were getting harassed. But
yeah,
also, we didn't
yeah.
see any of the harassment toward that kid. I mean, he was bullied. I liked it was a nice touch that Matthew was his bully.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dad was like the one where he's like, "I'm gonna fucking save you," and it turns out his kid's the one bullying the other kid. Like, you fucking
Right.
kidding me? When he threw that pencil at that kid's face, I'm like, you could poke an eye out. What the fuck?
Oh my! It's like, oh, it was just a joke.
Nobody can take a joke. like,
Stupid fucking kid.
Also, fuck that kid. Especially, I hate that kid, and I'll tell you why. Anybody have any idea why I fucking hate that bully of a kid?
He has a mullet and he's bullying the other.
Nope. He has Batman bed sheets and he's a fucking bully? Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Are you
Not
fucking
like
kidding
this.
You got
God
Batman
damn it.
bed sheets and you're bullying kids? You don't know anything about Batman, you
Fucking
dumb motherfucker.
loser.
Honestly, I wouldn't have been upset if he was the only kid not rescued.
Yeah. Yep.
Not because he was a bully, but because he was a Batman fan and a bully.
Yeah.
And that bothers
Doesn't
me.
add up. Doesn't
Honestly,
make
maybe
sense.
his parents bought him that because they're like, oh, ooh. Or maybe he's like, I don't want these sheets anymore. Fucking piece of shit. Disrespecting the cloth like that. Just, oh. Spit on him.
Spit up.
The end of the movie doesn't make any sense either, but we
No,
can
it
let that go.
does. It makes sense.
So there's just happens to be one of the sticks of the tree that has some part of all of the kids that are in the basement on it, ready to rock and roll, and
No.
little Alex
No, it
uses
was
it.
the
No, he put
wig.
Gladys's hair on it. When he broke the stick, it made all the kids break their curse.
Oh, that is not how I interpreted that. Okay.
Yeah, because he grabbed her wig, I think.
Yeah, but that's not how all the other ones worked. Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
just
the other
missing
ones.
that entire aspect.
They never explained how exactly, like, you can direct the weaponized person.
I thought you. Well,
You
yeah,
need
but
some of your
need a
blood.
part of
You
everyone.
need a part of the person.
But then, like, how do you tell her what to do?
But how did she get
She
control? Wait, how does she get control of the Asian guy, Marcus? Because on the stick it had his husband's on it.
She had his, the thing from The Office, the ribbon.
Oh
Yeah,
ribbon from The Office.
yeah. So I would assume that since it was about her, I think that it would break the spell. But also, then why wouldn't his parents run after her?
Well, because that's the thing.
It was part of
Yeah.
a
Is
different
if
spell.
there's no hair or anything from them on it, then it's not going to affect them. So there has to be only the children's stuff on them.
So it's got to
And it
be
has to
the
be ready to
children's
go.
stuff, and
So
then
basically, the witch would have had something like a plan for those kids, and the main character is Alex, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And he must have just gotten lucky and been like, "Oh, this one right here, ram."
I think he just broke it off the plant, though.
Yeah, but wasn't the plant covered in that black shit?
Let me see.
Maybe, I don't remember.
I don't know. I
Clearly.
stole the movie.
Oh.
Why? It's on HBO.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't feel like typing out HBO. Leave me alone. Fucking.
All right.
Because I thought it was on Amazon Prime, and it was like you gotta have the freaking HBO subscription. I'm like,
Yeah.
you mean the thing that I can log into right now? Got it. I just went over to
Yeah.
HBO and watched it.
Shout out to Gladys, great actress.
Oh, yeah.
Great job, everybody.
I hated
Horrifying
her, but
woman.
She was really good.
Absolutely a horrifying looking woman.
Yeah.
Clearly an older woman, but also a clearly aged up woman that looks unwell.
Just like Barbarian, I feel like, and I know Adam, this is probably gonna make you mad, but I feel like the music choice in this is very jarring.
Why would I get mad at that?
I don't know, because you said you liked the one song, and then you explained why that song was there, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, I do not know any of the songs that are used in this, or like what the lyrics are.
I will
And I'm
say
just like,
that's
why
the
are we
only
playing
one I
this song?
recognize. That's the only one I recognize. I did like the music of the kids like running away in the beginning because it was like a very like almost freeing like cathartic sound, and I'm like, it's not what I would have expected of children abandoning their homes and disappearing for a month. But all right, it's a choice.
Yeah, and all those alarms that went off at 2:17, that's how the cops knew. But also, the parents never knew. Because, no parents actually woke up when a freaking alarm is going off in your home. No, don't do that.
No, the parents knew what time they left.
I don't know, man. I don't know. None of those Ring cameras show parents coming out to being like, where the fuck is my kid? Or
Well, not
like, who's out the
immediately,
door?
but we don't
Why is
see
this
a
door wide
long.
open?
We don't see a long. We don't
Those
see the Ring
kids
camera for
aren't
long.
running that fast. Okay, so if you hear your alarm system going off, you're not like gonna run. You're just gonna stay in your bed.
I mean, I hate kids, so yeah.
I mean, they probably woke up and they were trying to figure out why the alarm went off. Then they checked the room, and then they went downstairs. By that time, kid was already gone in the darkness.
Oh, see, I wouldn't do that. Alarm going off, going for the door.
Yeah,
That's
but
where the
also it
alarm
could be a
is.
window.
No, I go door. I wouldn't think window.
That what? Your alarm is only for a door?
No, it's not. I'm saying I would only think about the door. Boom. I wouldn't think window first.
I mean, I checked the whole house, but I probably would start with the front door. But also, are we unlocking a
I've
gun
watched enough horror
safe? You know
movies,
what I mean?
Oh.
Honestly, I'm shutting the door and I'm calling the police.
Why the
I'm not
heck
going
can
out
I
there. Fuck that.
screenshot? I can't screenshot HBO Max.
You have a phone.
Well,
It's
yeah,
on his phone.
I have it on my
Oh.
phone. I'm trying to
Oh, my
screenshot
bad, my
the
bad.
movie, and it's just coming up black.
Oh yeah, it doesn't allow that.
Wow. Well, the twig that he pulled it out of whatever soil the plant is in, and it's covered in other hairs. It looks like.
Oh.
And different color strands of something. But then he does the prick on his finger, rubs the blood, and then he ties the Gladys's
Ties
hair.
Gladys's hair. Yeah.
What was Gladys doing with them?
I'm
That's the thing.
assuming
Who knows?
We never learned.
taking their life energy or
It's
something.
been a month, but well, that's the
Make her feel
parents.
better.
The parents she's draining life force energy from.
But
Right?
Well,
then I think
yeah,
she
but
started
then
doing
she
it to
tells
kids, too.
Alex, "Hey, I can get better. They're not making me better. I can get better if you bring me your class."
Yeah.
Also, one at a time, lady. Why do one whole class?
She
Oh.
needed them children.
But
I
that's the thing is like nothing. It amounts to nothing. The witch doesn't really do anything.
it
for
amounts
the
to her
entirety of the
face getting
movie.
ripped in half by children, which was
Yeah,
awesome.
that's true.
That
It was
was so
hysterical.
When those children are running through walls
Oh
and
my
fences
God.
and glass,
That
I'm
was
like,
so good.
this
Those
is
shots.
incredible. And then they just start biting her ear and like ripping pieces, and then they just grab her teeth and rip her top half off. I'm like, what the fuck? Then they just stand there covered in blood.
Yep.
Oh man, those shots were so well done. I'm surprised. Like, did none of those kids get hurt or anything? They're just banging through.
No,
walls
they
and
had
glass.
cuts and stuff on them. They were all they were
Oh
all
my
fucked up.
God.
Also, those people stabbed themselves in the face with forks,
Oh my
Uh-huh.
God.
and then they just sat there and their eyes
Yeah.
looked like they were tired. Why did they move to the couch? I really need to know why they moved to the couch. And why did Gladys not react when that drug addict was in the house?
Probably because she knew he's an idiot.
Yeah. But then him leading that cop back there was her going, okay, now we need to leave. Or him leading that cop back there is now we need
Maybe
to
she
leave.
saw that as an opportunity to keep the police at bay by controlling him.
I don't know. Also, that cop, hysterical when he punched the drug addict in the face, and then he was like, "Hey man, you go your way.
Yep.
This is all good. You're good. You're a good man." Then he
Oh
goes,
my God.
and then he tells his cop boss, and he's like, who's also his father-in-law. He's
His
like,
father-in-law.
I need you to. He's like, hey, we can let this pass as long as you don't do it. And he sees him again, and he just gets stabbed in the face. It's like, fuck yeah, let's go. Also, was that drug addict the same one who wanted the ticket to go see his brother for the bus?
I think so. Right?
Because they
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
show that from the
Yeah.
drug addict's perspective.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It was the same guy.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
He was
Also-
also funny as shit every time
He was
got up.
funny, but also I loved his perspective. Cause like, yeah, he was fucked up and he wanted the money, but he was still saving kids. He's still trying to do the right thing. It was for the money, but like, I appreciate that he wasn't
If
just
there wasn't
like.
money involved, would he have turned a blind eye though?
I think he still would have reported it, just not come into the police station.
Hmm.
Because I think what was nice to see that perspective was like, how casually he just broke into a house during the rain was hysterical. Because he saw all the newspapers and he's like, oh, nobody lives here, or like
Yeah.
they're on vacation or something and forgot to delay their paper service.
Yeah.
Like crazy stuff, crazy stuff. But I liked his perspective. I like getting the cops' perspective. Alex's perspective was great.
Oh my god.
Tony, the bartender, just not paying attention to the lady.
Not
Tony,
even in the
Tony, give
shot.
my friend a drink, Tony. Just like, what the fuck? Also, shout out to Josh Brolin's character defending the teacher.
Yeah.
Like I think in a lesser movie he would have been like, oh, maybe I let her die, or something. You know.
Yeah.
And it also sucks that she had to kill 2 people that could have been
She
stopped.
did. She had to kill her affair
Yeah.
buddy.
Donna ain't gonna be happy about that.
No. No. Well, maybe. I don't know. He did just
Well,
cheat on her.
yeah.
But.
Also, the face peeling thing, I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
That was
And
funny. She was peeling his skin.
it was crazy, and I'm like, he's not reacting. Love that, cool. And then she shoots him
Yeah.
in the neck, and he's still not reacting as he's slowly draining life. Then she shoots him in the head, and he just fucking drops, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. When they're in the house, when they first come in the house, Justine, the teacher, and Archer, um, and Archer's fighting off the drug addict.
Yeah,
He kept getting up, and dude kept doing the same
just
exact yell.
throwing him,
And
yeeting
he's
him across
throwing
the room.
He's throwing him across the room, over the table. Like, I was dying at that scene because he kept doing the same stupid sound.
It was great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah. It's really good.
I don't
Good
I
movie.
don't know if I would consider this like scary. I wouldn't consider this scary at all. I thought the mystery was interesting, and I think the character of Gladys is awesome as shit
Yeah.
because
Where
of
the
how it's
fuck did she
played.
learn this shit, dude?
And
Oh
it's
my
like,
god.
is she like, how old is she?
Hmm.
Like, did she just go to people's places and say, I'm your aunt and I'm sick, I have consumption?
Yeah, like how, like that could have been, she could have been a random person.
Yeah.
How would they know who Aunt Gladys looks like? They wouldn't.
Well,
After like, what, 30 years or something?
Well,
I
they
mean-
said 15.
Or, okay, 15, yeah.
yeah, I don't know about that, but okay. Feel
What do
like
you mean?
it's a family member, you should know what they look like, you know?
Maybe
Did
the
you
last
see them, like,
15
one
years have been
time?
hard on her. She's got a wig that clearly is ill-fitting. Her
Looks like
skin
she
is
has cancer
bad.
or something.
Yeah, she's clearly sick, unwell.
But, I mean, it's way better than Barbarian, so.
I haven't seen Barbarian, but I'll take your word for it.
Barbarian had something good going. Just,
Yeah, the first half of the movie.
it just kind of
Then the second half came along, and you're like,
lost
what the
where
fuck
it
happened
was
here?
going.
What is Barbarian?
um,
Is it about
Just
barbarians?
jump into it. No, it's a metaphor. Metaphor?
Don't
well,
spoil. Just give me the plot summary. Like, what is it about?
Oh, yeah, Google that, because I couldn't even tell you without
well, it has
spoiling.
Bill Skarsgård again.
Okay.
That's
Good
cool.
start.
And he's this like shady dude who
Oh, it's got Justin Long again. Also, Justin Long randomly popping up in this.
That was funny.
I was like, what the fuck is Justin Long doing in here?
It was great.
And then that was it. He was done. He was gone.
Yep. Just one scene and he's done.
Fucking weird.
From what I remember, Lady, she rents a house.
Yeah, it was like this house in this rundown neighborhood. The only house that's like still up and functional.
I forget why she did.
She had to do job interview or something.
Okay. Yeah, but was it work? I don't remember what the fuck she was doing, but she rents this house Airbnb set up, and well, no, now I'm just gonna go plot if I go any further than that.
And it's not what you see. It seems, or it's scary,
It's not what
or
it seems. Yeah.
okay.
Stuff happens, yeah, and then it's not what it seems, and then more stuff happens, and then things get weird, and then there's a plot twist, I guess. The internet calls it a plot twist.
I think it's worth a watch.
And then some events take place, and the movie ends incredibly abruptly.
Now, a question without spoilers. What, you don't consider it a plot twist? Was it predictable? Was it just dumb?
No, yes, it was just dumb, A. And B, for me, a plot twist has to be like not only something you just didn't see coming, but something that still like makes sense and was like, oh, okay, that, as opposed to where the fuck did this come from?
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of the latter.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's still got to make sense. If it's just something that's from way out of left field, it's not a plot twist anymore. That's just taking the plot in an off the rails direction, and then you gotta try to figure out how to get it back to the train. Like,
Huh.
like I'm trying to think of some examples here. Knives Out had a great plot twist. When they figure out the oh god,
Where he like kills himself, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have movies like, okay, now what's a movie that there's a quote plot twist? I mean, this one is a perfect example, but we can't talk about that. I'll think on it.
Mhm.
Keep talking about whatever. And honestly, I would like to hear what you have to say about Barbarian, because
Okay.
Destinor, you've seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I mean, we all like
I think it's
weapons.
worth a
Go back, watch
watch.
that. Same people.
Yeah,
same
Zach Krager.
director.
Also, love the WKUK references. Whale tail on the board made me fucking laugh my ass off. Also, 7 hot dogs, hysterical.
Oh my god, I was gonna. I was like, who the fuck is eating 7 hot dogs between the two of them?
The joke in the WKUK sketch is one person eating 7 hot dogs. It's so funny.
Oh.
It's not. It's oh my god. But the whale tail one of my favorite sketches, where a kid says he can make a whale jump out of its tail.
Huh.
And the teacher's like, no, you can't, and then forces the kids to go to SeaWorld. Then they have no whales, so then she forces the kids to go into like a boat to like Mexico, and then they have no whales, so then she forces all the kids to like the middle of the ocean so they can finally see this kid try to teach a whale to jump out of its tail. It's so stupid, but it's so fucking funny. Because you know how when kids say, like, I can do this, and an adult goes, no, you can't. They go, yes, I can. And then they go, prove it. It's literally that, but it's so dumb, and it's so fucking funny. Because the SeaWorld instructor is like, you know what? Honestly, I'm not doing anything. I'll come with you. I want to see this. Because what the fuck is a whale jumping out of its tail? What does that even mean?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, it's so funny, though. So funny. Love that sketch. So love that. Love the WKUK references. What Would love to see a Gladys origin story. I'm gonna say it right now. Would love to see Hot Gladys.
Ooh, another example of a good plot twist, even though you can see it coming technically if you pick up on things, is Malcolm Crowe being dead in The Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah, it's a great plot twist. It's one of the greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm. I can't. I mean, if you wanted to say the plot twist of Weapons is it being the witch behind everything, like that's kind of along the same lines as the quote plot twist of Barbarian.
I
My
wouldn't say
opinion.
that's even a
Because
plot
like
twist.
that's not even a plot twist. Well, that's my argument. Is that
That's
like
just an
the internet's
explanation.
like, oh, yeah, like it's weird. I don't know why they think there's a plot, unless I missed something completely. I don't think there's a plot twist at all in Barbarian. I think it's very
Decino, do you
straightforward.
think there's a plot twist in Barbarian?
I know at what point I would say the internet would think that, but like I guess. Pretty sure Destinoro has the exact same thought there.
He's thinking.
No, it's just evaluating.
Ears are
Trying
a
to
turban.
remember if it is what I'm thinking of, but let me just
Barbarian plot twist.
What is the plot synopsis of this movie on IMDb? I'm curious now. Oh.
Huh.
Now, is that would you consider that a twist?
I mean, I guess it's something you could come up with. Like...
What the fuck does that mean?
Like it's I don't know.
Well, he tries to come up with the words. The plot twist on IMDb for this movie is a woman staying at an Airbnb discovers that the house she has rented is not what it seems.
That's not a plot twist.
No, that's the plot synopsis, sorry.
That's not the synopsis, that's the summary.
Summary, whatever.
A synopsis is a spoiler look through of what exactly happens. A summary.
Okay.
That's
right,
you
right,
read the plot
sorry.
summary. Yeah.
Summary, sorry.
It's okay. Plot
I guess
twist.
it is
She's
a
actually in
plot
an
twist.
Uber. The house has been moving the
that's
entire
funny.
time.
That's funny. Apparently, one of the goofs of this movie is I don't even remember this. Apparently, one of the characters in it drives an electric car, but you can hear engine ignition sounds.
That's not a goof.
I don't know. That's what it has in IMDb.
A lot of electric cars, especially in the beginning, had fake sounds.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, to make people more comfortable in them.
Well, all right then.
And some of them, you could still turn that shit on. Like there's a lot of cars like that look like muscle cars that are electric, and they have the fake muscle sound, like the. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people don't like them.
Yeah, might as well just get a fucking muscle car than fucking
Whoa.
fucking.
Why are you getting so mad?
Oh.
They didn't want to pay for.
no.
They didn't want the gas, and they also wanted the torque. So
Well, you can't get both, so suck it.
honestly, you can. You just fucking fuck, you know?
Fuck, dude.
Alright, that's enough about horror movies or movies that say they're horror and have elements of comedy to them.
All right. Adam's watching Barbarian. Adam, what do I watch? Get back to this shit again.
Barbarian 2.
There is no second one.
Son of a bitch. What do you
Oh,
watch?
oh, wait. Didn't you want me to watch Sinners at some point?
I wanted people to watch Sinners. My mom keeps telling me, like, I don't understand how you didn't like it like that. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm watching Sinners. It was at least intriguing to me.
It's on HBO Max, I think.
Okay, sweet.
Pretty sure I stole that.
I wonder if I have that.
What do I
you-
pay
all
for
right.
that?
I know, right?
I don't know, man. TV? Now there are a couple episodes of The Sopranos I stole.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
I was like, we have
No,
Paramount. I'm
Desonoto.
like, damn, I've been stealing ghosts.
Desonotos are Desonotos. Oh God, Desonoto. Are we watching Sinners?
What's it on?
Oh my God.
It's on something.
What do you think it's on,
HBO
based on the
Max.
conversation we just had?
Okay. HBO. I did have an interest in this movie. It did look.
All right, let's all watch
interesting,
Sinners.
so-
We'll talk with Adam. another time.
Desonoto, I will say you will appreciate it because of Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? What do you think? My um, I can't word. Word's hard.
I have an opinion on what you'll both think of it.
Oh, okay.
I will text you each separately what the other will think.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay. I'll keep it secret. Don't you worry.
Hmm.
My lips are sealed.
I'm gonna watch Long Legs too.
The second one?
This-
There's a second one?
No, the first one.
Oh.
Um,
All right, fine.
Is
I'll
that-
watch Long Legs as well. How about that? Was this a
oh
competition now?
shit!
I don't know what long legs is.
I've been meaning to watch it for the longest time, but
Oh my God, Adam! You don't know what it is?
Is that the
Neither
one
do
you
I.
talked
Everybody keeps
about?
talking about it.
with the good old Cage.
Yeah. Kevin, you talked about it because everybody was talking about it.
Yeah. That's about all I said. Everybody
Yeah,
was
I'm
talking
not
about
gonna do that. I'm gonna watch Barbarian. That's all I'm gonna do.
it. All right.
I'm not gonna give us two movies. You know what I mean? Let's stick to the one.
Okay,
Hmm,
sounds good. Just know I'm watching it.
Okay.
Sinners and Long Legs, got it.
What the fuck? That sounds like a party.
Welcome to join.
Oh my God, Desonoto, you know what tomorrow is?
Oh my god.
Hell is us.
No.
Lucifer.
Hotel. I mean, he's
Damn,
in it.
I was close.
He is in it.
Lucifer Morningstar.
Yeah.
I might be out tomorrow night.
You whore.
Thank you, Adam, for saying that for me.
Well,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So depending on what time I come back, we might have to either watch it in the night or push it till.
watch
I-
it in the night.
I will have to
In
watch
the
it.
night.
So I have plans into the around 9 o'clock ish point in the evening.
All right.
So
Okay.
All right. You guys talking about Arc Raiders?
oh shit.
We pretty much talked about it already. It was when I had my segment. Yeah. When I was telling them about my games that I played, because you talked about it last week. I just kind of gave my 2 cents on it. We're good.
Oh, okay.
All right. Genesis, you
I
got
mean, I
anything to
didn't-
say about anything we talked about?
No, I'm not into scary movies, man. I play
Well,
scary games all day
any
long. I'm never
interest in
scary
any
movies.
of the ones that we talked about? Like anything that's
Mm.
piqued your
There's
interest?
a clown with a big forehead. There's some kids getting fucked.
Oh, that does not
You
happen.
know,
Not in the way you're thinking.
I mean, you
Get
asked me
fucked up.
what my thoughts were on what you guys said. I'm giving you the thoughts on what I heard you say. So
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
You hear what
We
you want to
did
hear,
not
I guess.
describe that.
A kid was
I-
ripped in
I-
half, but you saw his full body. We're a little confused about that, but don't worry about that.
yeah.
He might have been sliced.
Clown with big
I don't
forehead
know.
and some real scary stuff going on. in
I don't think
movies.
anybody
That's
said clown with
scary.
big forehead at any point, did we?
No.
Well, no,
That's what it is,
I just know what it is, and
Yeah.
like, okay.
I know that, but you said based on what we said, so you're automatically not going based on what we said.
So I'm making
I'm
an
just
assumption.
tearing down your argument based on your words.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess okay. I guess there's no clown. I
We
just call
got
it
him.
Wooly. So,
He has a big mouth too, but I mean,
oh
Probably got a big dick.
probably.
Probably goes.
yeah.
You guys ever see that meme of Pennywise going, "Oh, what the fuck?" because of the kid orgy scene?
Huh?
Oh.
In the
Where is
book,
kid getting
the
fucked?
kids have they run a train on the girl in the
Oh
book
no.
because they're like Stephen King's weird. He was high on coke.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
And
really
he
weird.
probably went to Epstein Island. Don't worry about that.
What
But
the
like,
fuck?
so they're like, hey, you know what? We're probably gonna die. We've never had sex. Hey, let's all run a train on this girl. So they do.
On
Thank
New
God they cut
Beverly?
that. Yeah, yeah. Thank God
Oh
they cut that out of the
no.
movie and the TV adaptation and the show. The show's not over, but hopefully it's not in there either.
Hmm.
And there's like a meme of Pennywise being like, "What the fuck?" Like him walking in on that, just being like, "Nah, man, nah." Like I'll kill these kids, but I ain't into that.
And you know that fits for Bill's version of it.
Yeah, I know he's so sweet to the
I can
kids.
definitely hear him saying that. Oh no.
I love the
That
behind the
is-
scenes of him being like, "I'm so sorry, I scared you kids," and the kids being like, "Ah, it's okay, we're good." It's like, oh,
Wow. Poor Beverly. Oh my God.
yeah. Thank God they don't
What
adapt
the
that.
fuck?
I don't know Stephen King, man. Don't read the book.
Yeah, don't read any of his books. They're weird.
God.
My mom loves Stephen King, and once I found that shit out, I was like, "Why the fuck you love Stephen King, huh? Let me check that laptop you got, fucking freak."
He looks like a bit of a skeleton now.
He was hit by a van.
Oh,
It didn't hit him hard enough.
he's also 78.
He was hit by a van, and then he bought that van and destroyed it.
Wow.
Not an untrue story.
Wow.
I should say something.
He wrote something, and he was like, "This is shit," so he threw it away. And then his wife was like, "Now you should do something with this," because she read it, and he's like, "I don't want to do something with that." And she was like, "Come on, write more about this." So he did. That's The Shining.
Yep, that's true. Hmm.
Yeah. He didn't think it was good. He threw it away.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he owes his whole horror career to his wife. I also saw an interview with him once where he had a story idea of like an airport bathroom where people go, like this guy's waiting in the airport, and then his wife's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom." She goes in the bathroom, and then she doesn't return, and then like he's waiting there for a while, and then he asks a woman to go in there to check on his wife, and she doesn't return. Then he asks another woman to go in there, and she doesn't return. And then he asks maintenance, and they go in there, and they don't return. And then he goes in there, and he doesn't return. But he didn't write the story because he couldn't figure out what was in the bathroom. That's my favorite joke that he has. Because it's like, get fucked. Anyways, anything else we want to talk about? Genesis, you gonna watch Barbarian or Longlegs or Sinners?
Those three things together don't make it any appealing for me to watch, so I don't think I'm gonna watch any of those things.
What about them separately?
I same. I don't.
Yeah, honestly, they don't seem like your cup of tea. So
No. I will.
you don't
say,
watch Fantastic Four?
No, I need to watch that. I haven't had any time to watch it. I'm gonna sit and watch that. I definitely gotta watch that.
Yeah, shit, we gotta talk about that.
There's a fucking huge rumor going around. I was just scrolling through Reddit, and there's a fucking huge ass rumor going around that apparently, we're gonna hear about Half-Life 3 in the next 16 hours.
Oh yeah, because of the game because some guy said that there's a rumor of a game coming out that people are gonna forget about GTA 6, and that's the only game people
Yeah,
can think of.
yeah. That's the only one that I can think of. I'm like, fucking, if Half-Life 3 gets confirmed, the entire fucking world's gonna just explode.
Eh,
Oh, I know, none of us give a shit. Well, maybe Kevin, I don't know. But none of us really give a shit about it here. But yeah, I
I,
mean,
I,
I
I
can see the
just
world
I just
exploding
don't
if
see that
Half-Life
game
3 gets
coming out
confirmed.
and being what the world has waited for.
Yeah, but if there's a confirmation that it's there, then I mean,
Crazy, absolutely crazy.
yeah. Oh yeah. The internet would fucking be demolished. I don't know what the fuck would happen.
I hope it's like
Um,
fucking not that and like something dumb. Stacking 2. Oh my god, I'd be fucking ripped.
um, there was another rumor I was reading about. That what was it?
GTA 4
Oh,
coming on modern consoles.
no.
That give me
Um,
hype.
oh god, that would get you hype. I can't remember it. Nothing. It wasn't. No, it must have been that. Not that crazy or anything like that. Anyway, nah, that's that thing. I just wanted to throw out there. I'm like, fucking rumors going around like pretty hot right now, and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are just like, yeah, it's gonna happen in
Yeah,
like
my
16
rumor's
hours
pretty
from now. I
hot.
don't know about
Kevin, what do you think? Half-Life 3, 16 hours is going to be there?
No.
I'm being
other people are thinking
contrarian
it's
and
Team.
say no.
Some other people are thinking it's Team Fortress 3, but I don't think that would be a bigger thing than GTA 6.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, it would be.
Would
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, then maybe
I
Team
mean,
Fortress 3.
GTA 6 is still gonna be huge. I mean, I mean, GTA 6. You're not replacing GTA 6. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Actually, I do. I do know what you mean.
You ain't replacing it. Fucking almost a year to go. Let's go.
Everybody's gonna be playing GTA 6. I'll be the only one playing Ananta. I'll be the only one
Ugh,
by
I can't
myself
wait to fucking
streaming.
quit next November.
Nice.
Play GTA 6 every day,
Oh my god.
every hour.
Um, but yeah, no, that's pretty much it. So thank you everybody for tuning in to this week's podcast. We have some
Check your
fun
phone.
stuff. Oh,
Oh,
we have some fun stuff lined up for the next couple of weeks leading up to the Game Awards and past that. So tune in for those episodes. You catch us every Tuesday at 10, no, not 10:30, 11. I was going to say 10:30. Uh, 11
Used to be.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 p.m. CEST. Um, and you can catch us on twitch.tv/crafting and chat, youtube.com/slash starting too late.
Oops.
And we'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your night, everybody, and take care, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Nice.